thinking I still care or don't, but you still hit my phone up. And baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. When you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, and tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't, but you still hit my phone up. And baby, I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. For all the times that you made me feel small, I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is an 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show. Start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Call till you spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
Happy Tuesday.
That's right. Here we go. What up, Bird?
What up? I see Virginia's got her Panther gear on.
Yeah, she does.
My panda asked me to wear it, so
Oh, he did?
I'm
Okay.
rocking my Panthers gear.
Why does he think you're going to be a good luck charm for the team?
He does.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I'm just good luck in general.
Oh, you are?
But
Okay.
yeah, I'm really doing everything I can to help the Panthers.
You know what? Thank God they have you.
Tonight's the night.
Yeah, tonight is the night. Yeah, big night. Well, you hope tonight's the night.
You
I mean,
hope
you don't
tonight.
know.
If tonight's the night, tonight's the night.
Yeah, tonight's the night. Yeah, it could be it. It is going to be a big night tonight in South Florida. It is Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. If the Panthers win this, the Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. And arguably, Now the greatest franchise that we have had in South Florida.
And you can start talking about dynasty.
You can. Yeah, I think when you do 2, then you're like, okay, now the conversation begins a bit. You do 3, you're like, okay, that at least is a mini dynasty. Anything over 3, and you're a certified dynasty. So it is kind of interesting just how things have changed with, it's amazing what winning does. Honestly, it really is. It's a big thing in life. It really is. I mean, you'd be like, oh, it's just a level of the sport. Nah, it's about winning, baby. People like winners. I mean, you look at where the Panthers were, over 5 years ago. We go back just 5 years, and I remember they were struggling to get anybody to show up, which is the tale of South Florida. I mean, look what the Marlins are going through. Nobody shows up for their games. So you win, people show up. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know if you guys saw the ticket prices. I assume nobody here is going to be going to the game tonight?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Have they gone up? Because when I looked over the weekend, the lowest ticket price I could find was $980 for a single seat in the nosebleeds.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, Panda, no. He wants to go, but
yeah,
there's no planet that anybody can ever justify spending that on a ticket.
$1,000. To me, to justify it, you would have to be just a diehard fan, that you were there sitting right there on the glass as they were terrible.
And you have that extra
winning.
Money.
Yeah, well,
true. You have to have that extra money. Who's got an extra $1,000?
Well, there's some people, look, we're seeing that, where people, if they deem it worthy, they're doing basically, in a sense, ticket layaway. You've been seeing that. We've talked about that several times here on the show, where people are extending themselves, and it's, in a sense, credit that they don't have. And now for a lot of people that have bought, whether it be Coachella ticket packages or whatever, you even look at our own Tortuga, $1,500 if you want to go for the 3 days.
Crazy.
People don't necessarily have that money. They go ahead and purchase them, and then when it comes due, then they're like, oh, wait, I got to pay that later?
I know you love the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Would you ever pay $1,000 to see anything that they would do?
Arguably. I mean, I might. I haven't, because I am the opposite of Virginia. If Panda thinks Virginia is a good luck charm, I am the exact opposite. I go to a Buckeye game and they get destroyed. Oh, look, Ohio State won the national championship this year, and they were dominant. They crushed all the best teams all throughout the playoffs. I go to the Michigan game. Ohio State was supposed to win by over 20 points. Michigan was terrible, and Ohio State lost. Oh. And it was stunning. It was to the point where, even though they were sitting on the precipice of a great team, they wanted to run the coach out of town. Like, monumentally bad things happen when I go to Buckeye games. I went to the national championship game during COVID when they played Alabama at Hard Rock Stadium, got the doors blown off of them. I mean, it wasn't even a game. It was god awful.
So it's you?
I am the exact opposite. I wouldn't do that to my team. Not only would I not do that to my finances, it's more about what I wouldn't do to the team. I realized I'm done. I will never see them in person win a national championship, because I wouldn't trust myself. I bring some kind of juju that is just terrible for this team. They wouldn't want me there. They should pay me $1,000 to stay away from the game.
You're a bad luck charm.
I am. Everything I do with this team, it's a wonder. They probably would be like, hey, could you root for somebody else? I mean, root for the Canes.
You've talked us into it. Yeah, I don't think you should go either.
No, exactly. So, yeah, it's not a matter of whether I wouldn't. Look, I think if you can scratch it together, to me, the responsible thing is you should have a stockpiled savings account for if my team hits that. And then that way you're not overextending yourself. It's sitting there. You put into it. If you got a team that's close, realize you need $1,000 for a ticket if you want to go to a high-end sporting event.
It's crazy.
Tickets are insane.
And that's you by yourself, too.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's you getting to sit there by yourself watching the game.
And that's not fun.
No.
You want to have somebody with you.
Unless you hate your family. If you hate your family or your friends.
And you don't have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're a complete loner.
And just go make friends.
All you have in this world is that team. And trust me, there are sports guys that are like that. It's so sad. I see them all over Twitter, and their whole life is, I I'm like, dude, you have sent out 85 tweets about this team today.
They unravel.
That's all you are doing is just conversing with a bunch of other sports idiots and things that will not change the universe or your day or anything at all.
They mentally unravel, and then they fight about scenarios that haven't even happened yet. It's crazy.
Insane. It's insane. I had an intervention with myself probably about a year or so ago, and I've really downshifted on my sports fanaticism because I'm like, I'm wasting so much time looking at all this stuff. I'm like, I got to pull myself off and realize what's important and what's not. That's what social media has done now with these niche groups, and it's not just sports. Anything that you're into, you can go down rabbit holes and spend endless amounts of time, whether you want to talk about wrestling, politics, sports, all of them have it. Even my daughter will get into some of these chats about some of these love shows that they have. What is it, like the Islands?
Love Island.
I just
The Bachelor, The Bachelorette.
Yeah, there are people that they have, threads and chat groups and all that kind of stuff that spend endless. Look, I guess, hey, if you want mindless entertainment and that's what you want to do, great. But to me, I don't know. I just realized I'm like, I am giving up a lot of productivity in my life for this stuff.
That's how I felt about Love Island. I started watching the new season, and I go, Jason, what are you doing?
Yes.
You're wasting so much time watching Love Island?
I think we all probably should stop down and do a time audit. Just sit there and kind of look at your day and say, all right, so what did I truly spend my day on, and what was of value that has made my life inarguably better, and what was just a complete waste? And a lot of times you could probably say the stuff I'm talking about is a complete waste.
Yeah. Any scrolling online, on social media, or you're just mindlessly looking at posts and 90% of them suck.
Yeah. I do a quick glance. I give myself maybe 5 minutes a day.
Stop talking.
And that's just
Maybe.
the KVJ pages.
Yeah.
Stop talking about my posts like that.
Yeah, so you are going to need some money. Like Virginia had said, even the nosebleed seats, I'm seeing it maybe slightly a bit cheaper, not much. According to the Sun Sentinel, $822 to $888. That's a ticket for the bad seats.
Maybe they're dropping a little bit.
Maybe.
I mean, I think people hold on to these tickets and they realize, okay, I've got a gold mine here. I'm going to set the price. And they put it at $1,000. And then maybe day of, they realize, oh no, this is not selling. I got to lower my price a little.
Well, that is a beautiful thing. That's what the free market does. You can set a price and you'll see if the free market will pay it. And then if it doesn't, then you got to readjust.
Well, this free market ain't paying it. I can tell you that.
I think we're pro scalper on this show.
Yeah.
Panda said he still might go down there. He said he might park over at Sawgrass Mills. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And walk across?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can do that. I've done that before. It was miserable, but you can do it. Almost got hit 3 times, but, you can do it.
It's Frogger, baby.
It really is.
You are the frog.
Yeah, I mean, what you avoid in payments, you'll make up for in medical bills. But, I see the strategy there. You could do it. Yeah, they say the lower bowl seats tonight at Amerant Bank Arena going to be anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000.
Ooh, doggy.
Sitting in that lower bowl. Center ice seats near the Panthers bench. Anybody care to wager how much you would pay? I'll round it up to make it easy. Go in the $1,000 range. What's your number, Virginia?
Show me 8,000.
Gonna go 8, Bird. What you got?
Show me 8,001.
Okay, you went too high, Bird. Dang it. Yeah, Virginia's got it at 7,000. $7,000. So when you see tonight at the game, people are sitting right behind the Panthers bench there on the glass. That was a $7,000 seat ticket for one.
Wow.
By pair, that's almost $15K.
That's crazy. So when you see some little snot-nosed kid sitting in those seats next to his rich dad,
right?
You can just hate on that kid.
There's a lot of those. I realize every year now we have a new kid that is, last year we had shirtless kid, and, we got a new kid
That
this
kid
year.
was great. That kid
amazing.
brought entertainment.
He did. I haven't really seen him popping up this year on social. So
that kid was worth $7,000.
He was.
So what is there a new kid this year?
I haven't seen one.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen one.
If you want to go for the cheaper route, but you still want to be with Panthers fans, you got a free watch party. It's going to be happening at the Baptist Health Iceplex. You can just stroll in there. And that's a cool little venue. You know, they'll have it up, and they got the people who are skating around and things like that. I've not been, but I've had some KVJ Nationers send me some photos when they've gone. It looked pretty cool.
When we went to the arena the other night, we were contemplating going to the Baptist Health thing or the arena because I wanted to see them both and have him compare them.
Right.
And he's been to the arena before, and he hadn't been to the Baptist Health. They have a restaurant. I think it's called like the Federalist or something.
Right.
And it's supposed to be like really nice. Or you can go downstairs and skate and watch.
Yep.
So you can pay $17, get ice skates, skate around down there, and it's up on the Jumbotron.
Right.
That would have been cool. So we called that restaurant, and I was like, I'll go sit in the restaurant and sip martinis while you guys go skate.
Yeah.
The restaurant was booked up.
Oh, I
So
bet.
all you could do was the $17 plus skate rental per person to do the skate and watch.
Okay, and then they have bleachers around the ice, I believe, right?
I don't know.
I think that's
I didn't
what it
get
looked like
eyes
to
on
me.
it. I was
Okay.
just doing the online recognizance.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you can do that. And then Paragon Theaters across South Florida are doing $5 screenings if you want to go watch there. So you hope it's done tonight. This is really the thing because this, regardless of what happens, this is the final home game for the Florida Panthers tonight. They will have none other. If they do not win tonight, they have to go back to Canada, Edmonton, on Friday. I just don't think you want that. Everybody's like, you got to finish it tonight. It's the better story.
Home ice.
And Canada it seems so far.
It is.
That's a long travel.
I mean, you keep in mind it's like the U.S. Going east to west, and you're going west too to get to Edmonton. So it's a very long flight. So I'm sure they don't want to have to do that.
No.
Yeah. Well, a ticket that is a lot more affordable and is still available, the KVJ Live show we're going to be doing at PGA National Resort and Spa Saturday, June 28th. Those tickets are on sale, and you may be like going, how? I went yesterday and it was sold out. There was apparently a large rush that happened as the tickets went on sale. It confused the computer system, which didn't know what to do, and it just said, sold out. And so it freaked out and just said, get away, leave me alone. I'm not used to this. What is this? So it told a lot of people it was sold out. It is not. So there are still a handful of VIP tickets left. And there's still a handful of general admission seats that are left. So if you want to see us live, general admission $46. VIP is, I think, at $90. But with that, you get a chance to have a cocktail with us before the show. You get up close seating, of course, and you get first dibs and participation, which we'll be doing a lot of the KVJ games during our live show.
Love it.
Yes.
Leave it to KVJ. We somehow broke a computer that we weren't even next to.
Right.
This is the computer at PGA National, miles from here.
It's impressive.
But somehow, KVJ Nation, y'all, we broke it.
That's right.
It's kind of our charm, I think.
That's what we do.
So you can go to WRMF.com if you would like to get those tickets to join us coming up on the 28th, WRMF.com. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, is Jaybird having psychic dreams? He'll explain what is going on coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, have you heard this? Macy's is previewing our lowest prices of the summer on furniture and mattresses now before the sale starts Thursday. That means early access to July 4th deals on beautiful outdoor furniture sets, customer favorites like the Radley Sectional, and top mattress brands like Sealy, all at 20 to 65% off. So get to Macy's now to save big, beat the rush, and give yourself more time to relax on your brand new furniture from Macy's. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
There's $250K or more on the line every single day on Hard Rock Bet. But now you can win an even bigger share. Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets rolls on with a brand new format so you can win bigger bonus bets. We ask a question, you bet the winning answer for $1. Download the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app. Plus, new players bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
In the world of home comfort, one name stands above the rest. Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. For 50 years, we've been South Florida's premier air conditioning and plumbing solution. But we're more than just repairs and installations. We're innovators and problem solvers, constantly evolving and meeting your home comfort challenges. Plus, we've been dedicated to the community for over 5 decades. Choose the best. Choose Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Call 833-390-3539 or visit lindstromair.com.
Those guys.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
An illegal alien from Guatemala charged with raping a child in Massachusetts. An MS-13 gang member from El Salvador accused of murdering a Texas man. A Venezuelan charged with filming and selling child pornography in Michigan. These are just some of the heinous migrant criminals caught because of President Donald J. Trump's leadership. I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. Under President Trump, attempted illegal border crossings are at the lowest levels ever recorded, and over 100,000 illegal aliens have been arrested. If you are here illegally, you're next. You will be fined nearly $1,000 a day, imprisoned, and deported. You will never return. But if you register using our CBP Home app and leave now, you could be allowed to return legally. Do what's right. Leave now. Under President Trump, America's laws, border, and families will be protected.
Sponsored by the United States Department of Homeland Security.
West Palm Beach, meet Birch Lane for a fresh take on classic furniture and decor. Every piece is hand-picked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast, free shipping. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, I know you had a big day going on yesterday, Virginia. Got them new chandeliers up and cranking.
Oh, I'm trying. So it's a long project now. I thought it was going to be very quick to do, but the handyman came out. He measured. He has to pull an electric permit and do new stuff to run new wires.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
That sounds involved.
It sounds expensive is what it is. So I'm going to put it off till next payday.
Mm-hmm. Did he take a break and your son Rocco just install them for him?
So my son Rocco likes being the foreman in charge of anybody. He talks to everybody in his life like they work for him.
Oh, okay.
He loves bossing the handyman around and telling him where things should go and what to do.
Oh, he does. Okay. Wow.
When the handymen come to my house, they don't realize they're part nanny, part handyman.
Oh, that's got to be a lot of fun for
Rocco is going to be in their jelly.
Was he with this guy?
Oh, yeah.
At any point, did he look like he was going to break and just wanted to give up and walk off the project, say it's not worth this?
You know, maybe that's why he put a few extra upcharges on the bill.
Oh, okay.
Babysitting.
Yeah. Babysitting should be one.
Yes.
Right. No doubt. But you got them all installed. They're looking great.
It's coming along. They're not all up yet, but they're getting there.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds like a nice project.
It is. It's so fun.
Now, Jaybird, you talked about having a possible psychic dream, losing something, having a dream about it, and then finding it. How did this go down?
Well, you know how I'm building my memorial garden at my house? It's for my mom, my Aunt Ann, and my sweet dog Chewy, who passed away a few years ago. And I had bought this beautiful little statue of a dog that looked just like Chewy.
Aww.
It was awesome. It's going to go right in the memorial garden, and I was so pumped to get it. And I remember putting it somewhere, but I can't remember where I put it. So I've been looking for this statue, and my house is kind of in disarray right now. We've got the KVJ horror movie coming up. We have a snack show coming up.
And Whiskey Works.
Yeah, it's just all of the above. Yeah. And I had a dream, because I've been really struggling trying to find this, because I want to get this project going. And I go, where is it at? In my dream, I can see myself going into my podcast studio at my house and someone going, yeah, dude, it's right in that box over there.
In a box?
And I woke up and I go, that's right. I put it in that box in the podcast studio over 3 other boxes, and sure as crap, it was in there.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. And I don't know if that was anything magical happening. I just think it's been on my mind.
Maybe it was the ghost of your dead dog guiding you to it.
Oh.
I mean, if it was Chewy's ghost, that is one ghost I am not afraid of.
No.
Although it would probably rock me if I saw the ghost of Chewy walking across my kitchen.
Yeah.
It might freak me out.
I can see where that might
Please, Chewy, if you have that power, will you get him in the middle of the night?
I think I would love it, but I think I'd be shook.
Yeah.
I'd be,
it's possible to have both happen.
Yeah. But I was just wondering, has it ever happened to somebody where they lost something and they remember where it was from a dream?
I haven't had it happen, but it makes sense. I mean, what I hear is that dreams a lot of times are your psyche working out issues. So you're kind of going through things in your head. And so as you're dreaming, I would guess that you were just thinking about that. Your subconscious was trying to work out exactly what you had done with that. And then it actually had positive recall and you're able to figure it out.
It was weird. The information was in there, and the person that was guiding me to the box, I didn't even know who it was. It was just some person to go, hey, check that box over there in your podcast studio. I'm like, oh yeah. And I woke up immediately.
Wow.
It was weird, man.
Mm-hmm. That is kind of weird. Yeah, I could see that, but I think that's
awesome.
probably what was going on.
Yeah, and I got my statue.
Yay.
I saw that it is now capable for them to record dreams. They're getting to that point where what happens is they get the neurons that are firing in your brain, and then, in a sense, it's a code. It's like with any code. You send a cryptic code, you unencrypt the code or encrypt the code, then you can tell what was said through the message, and that's what they're able to do. And I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, would you want that? To be able to go back and look at your dreams. And I would, but only under the condition that I get to watch them in a room by myself.
I don't want anybody else to see them because sometimes they are weird.
You do not want to see my dreams.
No.
Trust me.
We know that.
I know it sounds like I'm trying to be cool and dark. And no, I'm telling you, you do not want to see my dreams.
We believe you.
Yeah.
You've told us about your dreams, and that's enough for me.
I have been having horrific night terrors since I was about 4.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be a cool concept, but I think that's probably a lot of what it is. I always seem to just have the nonsensical dreams that have no meaning whatsoever. It's random people that show up through the course of my life, and we're doing things that it doesn't ever make sense. I would be curious, like yours seems like it has some sense to it.
Well, they're reoccurring, kind of like a Netflix series. It always kind of starts off right around where it left off, or at least it kind of is in that same area every single time.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
I'll be eating like pickle chips with my first grade teacher in Jamaica. And you're just like, okay, well, what does that mean? No idea. That's
You
like
do
all my
love
dreams.
pickle chips.
I do love pickle chips. I like Jamaica. It's a lot of fun. I hated my first grade teacher, though, so I don't understand why that would be.
The conflict. I see.
Maybe.
Love pickle chips. Hate the teacher.
I guess if you break it down, you can put meaning to anything, huh?
Really can.
That's just the way it works. Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, if you are looking for some fun stuff to do with your kids, we're going to do a little Camp KVJ here for you today. And the nice hookup that we got going on this week for you. We've been doing a lot of the Disney water park tickets, and we're going to be doing something cool for you today. So we're going to get the hookup on that. We've got all kinds of tickets, like Lion Country Safari is going to be part of it, the Cox Science Center Museum. So we got some educational stuff we're going to get to. But there are a lot of really good kids movies out there that you can check out right now. The Minecraft movie kind of started all off, and then the Lilo and Stitch has been the one that's really taken off. So is it that good? Your son Rocco, with everything else he's been doing, installing chandeliers and, getting our new studio working. He's very busy. He had enough time to take in a movie.
He did. Him and Grandma Linda last night.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah.
And
well, it's got to be, not all work.
So he's got his Lilo and Stitch movie review for us coming up next.
창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임. 랜덤 게임. 게임 스타트. 아파트 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 kissy face sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 아파트
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come back, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 아파트
Hey, so now you know the game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me
just meet me just meet me
Got a lot of great movies out there if you've got a kid and you're trying to keep them entertained this summer. Hollywood is helping you out. You got a lot of movies to check out. You got the Minecraft movie, which Rocco checked out as well, if I remember correctly. Gave us a review of that one.
Yes, and then he gave you also the Steve's Lava Chicken song.
Yeah, that was the big thing on that. Yeah, that movie has done so well. Highest grossing film of 2025 so far. And if you've got HBO Max, it is going to be hitting the streaming service coming up on Friday.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get that without having to go to the theater. You got How to Train Your Dragon, which just opened up for Father's Day weekend, already making $83.7 million. And then Lilo and Stitch, which was second place even. So you had two kids movies at the top of the weekend box office for Father's Day. It's already grossed $858 million globally.
Whoa.
So in general, the kid movies are just doing better than the adult movies, it sounds like.
And there's a reason. You know, with a lot of times with parents, they really are. There's a desperation to entertain your kids this time of year, and being able to sit in a air-conditioned theater for a couple of hours, giving them some snacks, having them entertained, you can just write off a day. As a parent, a lot of times it's a scramble. You wake up like, okay, what are we going to do today?
Right.
You know, and to have a movie, it's just, okay, mentally I can unplug. I just know what I got to do. I got to get the kid to the theater, and I'm all good. And so that's why a lot of people like that. Yeah, they think it's going to be the first billion-dollar release of the year. So it is on pace to do very well. But do kids love it? Your son Rocco went to go see it with Grandma, and he's got a full review here, including a rating on a scale of 10. How much did Virginia's son Rocco like Lilo and Stitch?
Hi, my name is Rocco, and I went to see Lilo and Stitch with my family last night. It was an emotional roller coaster movie. I like it, though.
So he was on an emotional roller coaster?
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
I looked over and he was weeping.
Oh, my goodness.
It did tug at the heartstrings.
Yeah.
Those kid movies really do, man.
Disney knows what they're doing.
You think you're watching some little kid movie, and all of a sudden you go, dang, there's like a real heartfelt Mom.
Spoiler alert, the parents are dead again.
Wow.
Disney loves to kill parents.
They do, man.
It's not like I'm spoiling anything. Lilo and Stitch has been out for a while.
Okay.
It's not a new thing. It's been a cartoon
So to
on
you,
Disney.
it's already worthy of spoiling.
Right.
Look at Kevin. I didn't know that the parents were dead.
Well-
So I mean, it spoiled it for me, but look.
Yeah, okay. I don't think you matter here in this discussion is what Virginia's trying to say.
Disney loves to kill parents.
That I agree
They
with.
know.
They do.
And they got Rocco crying.
Yeah, they do. That's true. What else you got to say here, Rocco?
It was fun. I liked the saying that Lilo... No. I liked the saying that Stitch said, family? It was pretty funny. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, all right.
But it was an emotional roller coaster.
It was definitely, it brought him to tears.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that we can take away from it at least.
It was very cute, though. They were sweet tears, happy tears. Because, yeah, it's all about family. Rocco loves family.
Look, I like these movie reviews from Rocco. He tells me what to stay away from. 7 out of 10. I don't know if I want to waste my time out of it.
Yeah, because he normally does a 10 out of 10, doesn't he? I don't know if that's great for Rocco.
You would like it because it's got aliens in it.
Oh, and a dead parent.
Both dead parents.
That's Disney.
Yeah.
Both.
Well, another thing they're doing is not just about the kids at the theaters. You said that Cinépolis is also doing some classic movies like Goonies and Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, I went to the Cinépolis app to go look and see what time Lilo and Stitch was playing, and Little Shop of Horrors was playing the original, the movie with Steve Martin.
Yeah.
And then also Goonies was playing. Same thing at the same time. I was like, wow.
Are they charging the same prices?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to pay for it like it's a new movie? It's not a discounted movie?
It was actually on the luxury side of Cinépolis, so it's actually a little more.
I don't know. I've seen them do these older movies, but the draws that they did it for a discounted rate.
Yeah, this sounds like a trap.
I would totally go see Little Shop of Horrors or Goonies in the theater just for the nostalgia of it, just to go again.
Just come to my house. I'll put it on and I'll make my house like a theater. I'll save you some money.
I know,
snacks on the house.
You don't have waitresses and unlimited drinks and a waiter coming over to you. You push a little button.
But what might happen, here's what I would see happening is I've had this energy before. I remember when my twins were young, I sat them down to watch Back to the Future. You can't miss with that movie. They both hated it. It was off in 5 to 10 minutes.
How old were they?
Probably between 3rd and 5th grade.
They should like it.
Right. And so what I could see, you now walk into Goonies paying premier prices with your young kid thinking they're going to love it like you did. and 5 to 10 minutes in, they're like, can we go home? And you've just spent so much money on it, and now your kid's griping, and now you got to sit through Goonies. That would be my greatest fear.
I think Goonies still hits, though, but then again, I'm old.
Goonies does hit. Come on.
Little kid, if an 8-year-old watched Goonies for the first time, do they love it?
I think the biggest question is, how is the kid? It really depends upon the kid. If you've got a kid that is got ants in his pants, those little kids that are just always fidgety and things like that, I don't know that Goonies going to play for them. And you're talking about a kid, too, that's used to his entertainment moving at a lightning pace. And I haven't watched Goonies for a while, and not with that kind of standard either. So does it move too slow?
No.
And in a theater?
It moves just right.
I don't know that you can say.
I might try to trick Rocco and tell him it's a new movie and get him to go, because he likes the luxury side of the theater, too. He loves pushing the button and having the waitress come over. Like, he loves all that. Somebody working for him, yeah, he loves it. So I might be able to get him to Goonies and get a movie review on that.
It'd be interesting if you could get 5 to 10 kids, have them watch Goonies, and do a review, and then get the average rating of those kids, because I think it does matter what kind of kid you have. And if you got a kid that loves movies and going to the theater and they sit through anything, then it's worth the risk on that. But a fidgety kid, I don't think is going to love it.
And I think it's important. Do you tell the kid it's an old movie or a new movie? There's something mentally about watching a movie like that. If my dad was to say as a kid, we're going to watch this movie. What year was it made? 1955. I'm out. I'm good. I would say play the movie and don't tell the kid what year it came out, just to see if they like it or not.
Because back in my day, like my dad or my mom, they would show us older movies. Like I can remember my dad making us watch It's a Wonderful Life. And I was like, wow, there's no color? This is weird. And I ended up loving it, loving it. But I was open to it. I'm way more open than Rocco is. Rocco will shut me down quick.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. What were your parents' movies that you actually enjoyed? Sound of Music.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
I liked that when I was a kid growing up. It was okay. And I, oddly enough, wasn't a huge fan of Wizard of Oz. Those flying monkeys freak me out.
It's scary.
Yeah.
That's why I loved. I love the witch in that movie. That she's one of the best villains of all time, and I work with her.
That's probably why you have night terrors.
Oh, from Wizard of Oz? No, I got night terrors, and I'll tell you during commercial break why.
Here.
Wizard of Oz is child's play. It's nothing.
Okay, well, here is what we have got for you. We got 4 tickets to Lion Country Safari. This is a great way to entertain your kids here this summer. You also got that little drive-through safari that is going on there, and we're also going to hook you up with 4 tickets to the Norton Museum of Art. Going to play a round of Denny's or Animal. If you got your kid 12 or under wants to play, just dial us up right now, 877-979-WRMF.
97.9 WRMF and Palm Beach International Airport are sending you nonstop to Nashville. Listen on the WRMF app for Nashville artists like
Jelly Roll, Shabuzi. Hey, it's Luke Combs. I'm Morgan Wallen.
and more. Then tap the track in the app when you hear a song from one of those artists, and you'll be entered to win a trip to Music City. Amazing! The more you tap, the more times you're entered to win. All the info at WRMF.com. It's nonstop to Nashville from Palm Beach International Airport and 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. We are currently accident-free on this beautiful Tuesday morning here in Palm Beach County. All you'll need to worry about is the usual congestion that comes with the morning commute. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy. In the traffic center, I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Hey, have you heard Heard this? Macy's is previewing our lowest prices of the summer on furniture and mattresses now before the sale starts Thursday. That means early access to July 4th deals on beautiful outdoor furniture sets, customer favorites like the Radley Sectional, and top mattress brands like Sealy, all at 20 to 65% off. So get to Macy's now to save big, beat the rush, and give yourself more time to relax on your brand new furniture from Macy's. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Citizens, since we each upgraded to Xfinity in our homes, the Wi-Fi has been booming. It's fair to say our town has officially become a boomtown.
Mayor, will I be able to drop into multiplayer gaming battles with low lag?
The lag won't be an issue, but your questionable skills may be.
And what if I have hundreds of devices on the Wi-Fi? Purely hypothetical.
Seems like a lot, but sure, hundreds of devices all booming together with the Xfinity Gateway. Yes, friends and neighbors, with Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
The Wi-Fi isn't the only thing that's booming. Now get the most reliable Wi-Fi and our best-in-class equipment for one consistent price for 5 years guaranteed. All in. Plus, get unlimited data included and no annual contract. All with the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New residential customers only. Select plans only. Xfinity Gateway with X-Fi Complete required for unlimited data except in certain areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024. Actual speeds vary.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co. LLC. Used with permission.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you on your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With a dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Tired of being told what you can't do? It's time to break free from limitations and seize the opportunity with hgreg.com. We believe in saying yes. Visit hgreg.com right now in West Palm Beach and get the car you want and the financing you need. hgreg.com. Save more. Drive happy.
Today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies with a high of 88 and a low of 79.
It's hot. When you're fighting the South Florida heat, you can rely on Snyder's HVAC expertise to take care of your home and keep you comfortable today, tomorrow, and 10 years from now. Snyder is here and ready to serve you. Schedule today, SnyderAC.com.
The Starbucks Summer Berry Refresher is officially back. Bold notes of raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry shaken with ice and poured over raspberry-flavored pearls. Try it with lemonade or coconut milk. Available for a limited time. Your Summer Berry Refresher is ready at Starbucks.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
All right, we got those KVJ Live tickets on sale right now. We're going to be checking in to see exactly when they do sell out. We thought they had yesterday, but they had not. We had a little glitch in the system. I know some people are like, I can't believe it's all sold out, and it actually was not sold out when that went down. So we've corrected that system, and they are on sale right now. Still got some general admission. A few VIP tickets are left. But we'll try to, at least as far as I know. I don't know that they sold out since we got on and announced that the whole computer system broke yesterday. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that.
But congratulations to KVJ Nation. You broke PGA National's computer, and I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I don't think they were ready for it. So
they were not ready.
Yeah,
At least the computer wasn't.
No, it was not. So they got a good little test of the computer system, and they need to upgrade if they do a bigger event. So, yeah, it's right now sitting at WRMF.com. You can get general admission, $46. VIP is sold out. That gets you, or not even sold out yet. There's just a few more left, maybe 5, I think, on the VIP. But that gets you the up-close seating, and you also get first dibs at games, and you get a cocktail hanging out with the KVJ Show before the show.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be part of the fun. So jump on that, get that done. All right, well, we're giving you the hookup this summer. It is called Camp KVJ. And all you got to do is call in here and play a fun little game that we call Denny's or Animal. And we have got Kaylia on here. Hello, Kaylia. Hello, Kaylia. Are you there? Can you hear us? Hello? Okay, I don't know if that would be Kaylia or what's going on with our studio. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we are.
Okay.
Hi.
All right, we got it now. Hello, Kaylia.
Hi.
Okay, hi. Okay, hello. Okay, we're getting through this.
Chances are it's us.
Yeah. Okay, can you hear us okay, Kaylia? Uh-huh. I don't know if this is going to work.
I can play the role of
yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, hi. Are you ready to play? Can you hear us okay? Okay. I think we'll just give Kaylia some tickets. What do you say?
You're a winner, sweet pea.
Congratulations. There you go.
Jaybird, you get to play.
Can I play? I love this bit. I'll play the role as the little kid.
All right. Well, we'll try this again tomorrow with more tickets. We have got a 4-pack of passes for you. Going to give you a nice little hookup to something educational for the kids. Not only are we going to send you off to see the lions at Lion Country Safari, but also the Norton Museum of Art. So
That's
you get
beautiful.
cultured as well.
And don't forget, too, at Lion Country Safari, they have 2 new baby lion cubs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're little girl cubs.
Yes.
How fun is that?
Yeah, it's all sponsored by Love the Palm Beaches, so thank you very much for that. So about this time tomorrow, we'll give it a shot, and we'll see if it's our phones or if, he's very friendly. Kaylee is very friendly. Can't deny that. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, who on the KVJ Show do you think is most likely to do the following? Okay, which one of us? Myself, Virginia, Jaybird, or producer Denny's, do you think is the most likely to develop a successful app? Who is that going to be?
Are we answering now?
You can.
I don't want to ruin 2 bits in a row.
Who do you think would do that of all the people on the show?
Denny's.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay, we will also ask questions like, who is most likely to make a fool of themselves in front of their idol or get invited to a secret society? Okay, so those could take on some different answers that we will explore coming up here in just a couple of minutes. It is the KVJ Show.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. perfections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come, but sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of. When you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. He waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
Well, we got a fun little escape for the adults as well. It's not just all about the kids. This is a summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort where you get a little getaway for two with admission to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. Got a promo code for you to enter in right now to the WRMF app or WRMF.com. It is LAUGH, L-A-U-G-H. LAUGH is what you want to enter into the WRMF app and website right now. The more times you qualify, the better your chances of winning. We got code words right after 35 after the hour all the way up until midnight tonight for your summer escape to Universal Orlando. LAUGH, again, is the code word that you want to enter. Okay, who on the KVJ show do you think is most likely to make a fool of themselves in front of their idol?
I already have a ranking.
Okay.
It goes Virginia number 1.
All right.
I'm number 2.
Okay.
Kevin number 3. Denny's 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's Virginia?
Because I've seen her do it before.
Okay.
So she
Notorious.
She already
You've never seen me chase down my idol.
Yeah,
You've seen me chase down celebrities.
You've seen her chase down and really embarrass herself in front of D-listers. Can you imagine what she did in front what she would do in front of her actual idol?
That's my point, Your Honor.
Oh, my goodness.
Zero shame.
I rest my case.
I could not even imagine that interaction.
No celebrity is safe.
Yeah.
No, even the low-budget ones.
Okay, who on the KVJ show do you think is most likely to get invited into a secret society? Who is that going to be?
Probably you, Kevin.
Okay. Now, when I think secret society, I think of things like these Skull and Bones that they have at Yale that had all these former presidents and they did all kinds of who knows what weird stuff was going on in there.
People that don't work with you, like there's a certain kind of person on the outside of radio that looks at Kevin and thinks, oh, wow, he's so powerful. He's so
Really?
like the boss. People think like, oh my gosh, radio is just, whoa, like the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of people, I think, would want you in their secret society.
Okay.
For your power and influence.
It is something. I do wow people until they get to know me.
He was so cool until he said hello.
Yeah, right. There's some truth to that. That there is an essence, a power about me, and then I open my mouth and it's just kind of gone.
I don't know about that. I don't know if it's you so much as the job, the gig.
All right.
You're the leader,
Wow.
and people think, oh, wow, that's so impressive. He's the host of this big powerhouse morning show.
Wow.
He's so powerful.
With new fancy studios.
Yeah.
These fancy studios are pretty impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you think is most likely on our show to break something in a store and pretend it wasn't them?
I break things in stores and I always own up to it. So I am the one that will break something in the store, but I don't bounce and leave. I'll break it and go, what I got to do?
Okay.
I'll fall on the sword.
Yeah, you don't want to put that on somebody else.
No, and everything's on camera too. And it's also not the right thing to do.
Right.
Enough reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But I will break it, but I won't leave.
Okay. All right. So you're most likely to break something, but you're not going to just try to break it and put it so it looks like it's not broken, and then somebody comes up and they nudge it and it falls apart. Like, what did you do?
No.
She breaks and buys.
I've broken stuff and I've bought stuff broken.
Okay.
Some stores are cool. They'll go, don't worry about it, sir, and it's okay. And then some people will make you pay for it, depending on the store.
Okay. Virginia, have you ever had anything break while you're in a store and you just kind of, let's keep moving along, kids?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's just not pay any attention to that. Let's keep going.
Sometimes your kid will grab something.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And they will kind of mess it up a little bit, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you put it back, and you hope that nobody saw.
I just broke something at TJ Maxx, and I end up buying it because I'm like, I guess I have to buy it.
Yeah.
It was a 4-pack of Star Wars glasses, and I dropped it, and one of them shattered everywhere. I let them know, and then I'm up there. I'll take this box, please. And it was the last box too.
Oh wow! And they had you buy it, huh?
I decided to buy it too because it still had 3 of the 4, but there was glass that was on the ground.
Yeah, I've had people before that were cool. They said, "Hey, you don't have to pay for it."
Yeah, it depends on. I think it depends. It's kind of like the police officer. It depends on what police officer you get and what store you're at.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. And who do you think on the KVJ show is most likely to accidentally send an embarrassing email to our boss?
On purpose or accidentally?
Accidentally.
Oh.
Send an embarrassing email to our boss. Okay.
That'd be the Birdman.
Okay, very nice.
Sometimes you just got a thick thumb and you just go to hit send and you accidentally sent it to the wrong guy.
Well, thick thumb, bad peepers, and maybe a whiskey. It's not a good combination.
And I will tell you, honestly, some of these office emails get very confusing because as the thread keeps going down, it's like reading Reddit where you are having a hard time figuring out, okay, where's the actual conversation now?
And you think you're doing reply just to the one person, but you hit reply all by accident.
I feel like there should be a rule. We have to start with a brand new email after about 5 emails. Have you noticed that? Because just yesterday we had an email thread going on. There was one small detail that was in email 7 of like 12. And that was it was 2 words that I needed out of the whole thing. And I'm always missing those 2 words. Like, it was in an email. I'm like, do you know how hard it was to find that in that email?
There was 18 messages on the thread.
And sometimes there'll be like 7 people on the chain, and I'll just send the email to the 5th person on the chain, and only they get my information, and they kind of didn't know what was going on to begin with either. So now they're doubly confused.
They're included. They don't want to be.
Yeah, it's the roughest thing. There should be some rule that you're only allowed to do replay all, I think, 3 times. And then you got to start a whole new thread for people like me with bad eyesight who miss things.
I like that.
Okay, new office rule, baby.
New rule.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, what did the jurors see yesterday in the Diddy trial? Oh, my. What was their reaction?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, my. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what was happening yesterday in the courtroom as some were shocked and some were giggling.
Uh-oh.
What was it? Uh-oh. Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. One accident to avoid here in Palm Beach County. You'll find at I-95 northbound at Southern Boulevard. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy. In the traffic center, I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets has already paid out over $10 million in bonus bets. Are you missing out? Play today for just $1. Thousands of people have won bonus bets all across Florida with bonus bet wins as big as $350. Download the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app today. Plus, new players bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
What's better than family, friends, and the Palm Beaches? How about inviting your family and friends to visit you in the Palm Beaches? Use hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches on social media to share why you love where you live. And you can win weekly and monthly prizes like swag, restaurant gift cards, tickets, and hotel stays. Get all the details at thepalmbeaches.com/love and share the love all summer long with hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Looking for real food for a real good deal? Pollo Tropical $7.99 Chicken Tropi Chop Bowl is where it's at. Get our juicy 24-hour marinated grilled chicken with our famous black beans, rice, and signature homemade cilantro garlic sauce. Then, top it off with our tasty toppings. It's fresh, delicious, and only $7.99. The Chicken Tropi Chop Bowl.
Pollo Tropical.
Price excludes churrasco steak and all the way. Remember, we're open till midnight. Hours vary by location.
Here at Massey, we know a thing or two about bugs. We've been keeping pests out of homes for almost 100 years. Our customized pest prevention program keeps bugs outside, in their home, not yours. Because when we prevent pests from getting in, we protect health, home, and family. Make your home a Massey home. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
After a car accident or slip and fall, before you sign anything, give Hicks and Motto a call. Hicks and Motto, get the money you deserve. 561-683-2300.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Inc. card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit GuaranteedRideHome.org to register. That's GuaranteedRideHome.org. GuaranteedRideHome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's Megan from Afternoons, and I had the amazing opportunity to go to the Chipotle, walk into their kitchen, and actually see how fresh everything is. Everyone who works there is so knowledgeable. They take freshness very seriously. I even got to make the guacamole myself. The prep takes hours and hours. I saw it with my own eyes. All real ingredients. They never use any shortcuts like artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives.
It's delicious food I feel good about eating for lunch every single day.
So what are you waiting for? Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or Chipotle.com.
Imagine a career where you could help doctors and surgeons provide life-saving care. At Southeastern College, you could train to do just that. With a variety of programs available in fields like ultrasound, radiological technology, and surgical technology, you could start training for an exciting career today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
Medical malpractice, Gordon & Partners, 561-333-3333.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to see daytime highs again today in the lower 90s, running above the average high of 88 for this time of the year. Partly cloudy skies, high pressure is dominant, so overall will be dry, just a slight chance of an isolated shower or storm, and that theme will continue really throughout the rest of this week with summer beginning Friday. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, the serious stuff, we'll get that out of the way first as it pertains to the Diddy trial. So we had told you about that male juror who was possibly going to be dismissed because there was conflicting information he had provided, meaning he lied to the court, and the judge did not like that. So the guy claimed that he lived in the Bronx, which is New York, which makes him eligible to be a juror in a New York case. But in all actuality, I guess he was outed as living in New Jersey with his girlfriend, which makes him not eligible to be a juror in a New York court.
Is he living there or is he staying there?
I think he's living there in Jersey, but he lied about being in the Bronx because he wanted to be on the jury. And then that makes you wonder, okay, why did he want to be on the jury? Did he know somebody? Was he a plant? Did somebody send him
also
to make sure that Diddy didn't get convicted?
How do you not vet every juror in a case like this?
I guess you could go and lie. But yeah, why didn't they check and see that he lived in the Bronx? Why are they just finding? But here's the good news. They have alternates that were sitting there the whole time.
Right.
So the alternates have already been a part of it. They're just flipping this one guy for another dude. This other dude is older, and they're saying that could, make a difference too, because maybe, a younger person wouldn't have judged Diddy so harshly for all of his freak offs.
I think it might be an older white guy, and they're swapping him out for a younger black guy, and that's why Diddy's attorneys are saying, hey, in these kind of things, there is bias to this, and that
absolutely,
that was one that was a favorable juror for us, and you've replaced him with somebody it's not going to be.
But you also can't have a person in your jury lying about their residence.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because that makes me think he wanted to be there for a reason, and was he trying to make sure that either Diddy was convicted or wasn't convicted? Either way,
Yeah.
If you're lying.
Are you suggesting a Diddy plant?
I absolutely am suggesting it is not outside of the realm of possibility.
Well, that's a massive part of any kind of jury trial is the time attorneys spend trying to get the right jurors, because that's everything.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
There have absolutely been people that have infiltrated juries ahead of time with a plan and got paid for what they were there to do. They were working.
I don't think there's anybody that thinks that Diddy wouldn't be above it. I mean, not that he'd be able to control it, but he's known for paying people off for doing, that's coming up in this trial.
Sure.
And he tries to manipulate situations with money and influence.
And people that want him to be guilty, that run in circles, that don't like him, probably aren't above that as well.
I'm very ignorant when it comes to jury stuff. Clearly, if you're on the jury and this is such a big case, are you allowed to go home at all, or are you sequestered the entire trial?
It depends. Every trial is different. This jury is not sequestered.
So they can go out in the world and someone can get to them.
They can go out in the world, but they're not allowed to speak about the trial to each other or anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, okay, then you can be got to, is what I'm saying.
You can be got.
That's why if it does matter, they're going to sequester him, and they won't let him get to the outside world.
So why is this jury not sequestered?
I don't know. That's a decision of the judge. I haven't heard why he came with that reasoning.
Very fascinating, right?
Yeah, the whole thing is.
The trial is now in its 6th week. So this is 6 weeks, and the prosecution is nearing the end of presenting its case.
Mm-hmm.
Jurors yesterday were shown tapes of the freak-offs. Now, nobody else in court saw them. Only the jurors saw them. So everybody in the court is sitting there watching the jurors who are watching the freak-offs and have headphones on. But in the gallery, like, everybody was super duper quiet. So you could hear moaning and noises coming out of the headphones from the audio of the freak-off tapes. And some of the younger jurors were giggling, and some of the older jurors were aghast.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. I mean, they probably didn't do a lot of this stuff in their generation.
No.
You don't think they had freak-offs back in the day, Ken?
I think I would be aghast. I think I'm too old to watch the freak-off.
Yeah.
I mean, the things that happened. I mean,
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They also saw a bunch of text messages, and they saw credit card receipts, and they saw proof that, you know, prostitution was happening and state lines were crossed. I think that's the important thing they're trying to prove, because that's one of the charges. So stay tuned. We're in week 6. In other news, Matthew Perry's doctor has agreed to plead guilty to 4 counts of giving him too much ketamine. And he acknowledges that he shouldn't have done it and that it was not legitimately prescribed, and now faces a maximum sentence of 40 years in prison if convicted on everything. But he probably pled guilty because they're like, all right, we'll go easy on you if you plead guilty.
40 years?
They probably won't give him the max.
Okay.
He pled guilty.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was the deal he got for pleading guilty. I was like, well, how bad was it going to be if you didn't?
I don't think he's been sentenced, right? He just pled guilty. He just agreed to plead guilty.
I think usually when you plead guilty, though, don't a lot of times they have whatever it is you're going to get, and that's the agreement. You say, if you plead guilty, we'll give you this. That's where I was confused.
Well, I hope if the max is 40, he didn't just take the 40.
That's what I was reading it as.
No
I'm like,
reason to plead then.
Yeah, it's like, so what else were you going to get?
And sad news, finally here, if you watch the Lilo and Stitch movie, like I just did last night, there is a Hawaiian actor that was so good. His name is David H.K. Bell, and he's the one eating the snowball, the snow frozen ice treat in the movie. He's comedic relief. He passed away. So
dang.
I know. I just saw this guy last night, and he was so good in his role. Oh, breaks my heart. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, celebrities having a birthday today include Kendrick Lamar. He is turning 38 years old today. Our very own Venus Williams, she is 45 today. Luke Bryan, the country star, he is turning 49 years old today.
Is he still on top of that game?
Yeah, he is. I would say he's still an A-lister in the world of country. So he did that show here about a year ago. The tickets on that, like $1,500, Virginia. Remember he did that for that charity?
Yeah, that was crazy expensive. Mm-hmm. But those were like VIP up front.
Right.
But still, it's a lot.
Yeah, anybody complain about KVJ prices, go to Luke Bryan.
Thank you.
And you got Will Forte turning 55. And an artist that I grew up because my parents loved him back in the day is turning 82 years old today. There was a guy when I was a little kid named Barry Manilow. And oh man, did he have some songs, Virginia, like Mandy?
The tears are in my mind, and nothing is rhyming or Mandy. Well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Denny's.
Oh yeah. Barry Manilow
It's so funny. One of Barry Manilow's songs came on the other day, and I was grooving out to it, and my girlfriend says, "Who is this?" I go, "Barry Manilow. You don't know about Barry?" She goes, "No, but I want to do a deep dive on Barry." So we have a deep dive of Barry Manilow this weekend.
How about that? Huh? All right. Nice.
How old is your girlfriend?
Get out of here.
Nothing for you, Virginia.
She's a little bit younger.
No, honestly, you're getting nothing out of me.
Got to say happy birthday to Audrina turning 10. She is our sweet, animal-loving, most kindest soul baby girl. She loves hearing her dad scream the answers to the No Name movie game.
I love it.
That is from Poppy, Mommy, Colin, and Cruz. And there is a great family photo with cotton candy.
Oh, I like a
KVJ
carousel.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
It's like a good time there. Got a birthday, want to get a shout out? Just let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, MAIL at kvjshow.com. Got some really good suggestions here coming up for songs time forgot. They were songs that once upon a time were all over the place, and then they just kind of disappeared. Should they have, or should you throw them into a new playlist? We'll break it down for you coming up next right here on the KVJ Show.
I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I rot away, dead and buried, till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going too, 'cause it was always you. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but baby, I'll love you till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day that I die. I want you to see how you look to me. You wouldn't believe if I told you. You would hate the compliments I throw ya, but you're so full of it. Tell me it's a bit. Say you don't see it, your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit, don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be long, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. Should still the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day I die.
All right, always looking for some awesome songs that time may have forgotten about. I am always out at a bar or at a restaurant. You hear a song, be like, oh my gosh, whatever happened to the song? It's such a good song. So we're trying to find some of those tunes right now and pull them out to see if they're worth bringing back to throw into a playlist that you listen to when you're cleaning up on a Saturday morning. Now, I think this might have been sent in as jest, but somehow we were talking about Hulk Hogan last week, and we got a text on this one immediately. And he said, "You remember when his daughter Brooke started doing music?" It's like, yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. They were shoving her down all the radio stations' throats. They go, you can get the Hulkster, but you got to play Brooke. I'm like, all right, we'll take
we'll take it.
We did a stunt with the Hulkster.
We were one of those suckers.
We were, but we got something out of it. We did a stunt with him.
Yes,
we didn't just play her music. We played her music and did a stunt.
Yeah, I remember that on the Meyer Amphitheater stage. He beat you down, contributed to your bum hip.
He really did.
Yeah.
Hulkster, I'll get you, brother.
Honestly, you have the body of an old wrestler.
It's what I think of every time I get up first thing in the morning. With none of the money, none of the
belts.
Yeah. I don't know.
None of the action figures.
Some of those old school wrestlers, they don't look good. They have no money. They are broken down.
Right. No, I hear you.
At least I have all my teeth.
That's true. And like you, they all live in Florida.
Yeah.
So what about this song Brooke Hogan did called What About Us? Is there any chance that this is going to be any good?
Things they don't know about us. They don't know, baby. They don't know nothing about us. They don't know, baby. They don't know about us. See your lips moving, but I don't hear nothing. Everybody talking like they really wanna know about us. They don't know, baby. They don't know nothing about us. They don't know about us, baby. Talk to 'em, bro.
Gosh, I don't even remember that.
Is that with Paul Wall?
At all. I don't even remember that at all.
I definitely remember that because I watch Hogan Knows Best, the reality show.
Yeah.
And I watched some episodes recently because they pop up on my YouTube. It is no wonder that family imploded. Oh my gosh. There was so much crap going on season 3. You're watching a family break apart, and it was real because they all broke apart right after that show.
Dang.
I know.
Yeah, I can see why I didn't take off.
Do those episodes live anywhere?
Yeah, you can. All those VH1 shows, people upload them on YouTube. It's not the best quality, but it gets the job done.
Okay.
All right. Well, some people are loving it. Like Royal Palm Rachel, she said, I don't hate it. Okay. Well, if you want to get that song, that's Brooke Hogan's What About Us? Wow.
I think she's out of the music game now. She's had some problems with the family, mother and father.
Yeah, I think she went no contact on one of them.
She did. She made a post recently, and it was very public, obviously, because she posted it.
Okay, yeah. A couple songs maybe you forgot about to remember. Selena Gomez, she had a run there. Remember, it used to be Selena Gomez and The Scene. She had a backing band, and they're like, why do we even credit these guys? You can have any backing band. We don't need to do that. Just cut it down to Selena Gomez. When she had The Scene, she did that song, Come and Get It. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty good little song, but this song, I think, is well over 10 years old now. I believe. It's not new. Okay, all right.
I feel like I hear that all the time. I'm not ready, and I keep on getting it. I know it might be old, but I hear that song still a lot.
It's 12 years old now.
That's insane.
Wow. 12 years old. Yeah, I don't know if that one's really gone away. It is around a good bit. Some of the other ones that people were suggesting, this one I am all about. John Mayer, you remember this tune?
So we keep waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting on the world to change. It's hard to be persistent when we're standing at a distance. So we keep waiting on the world to change.
I'm ready for some new John Mayer, man.
He's one of my favorite artists of all time, and that's one of my least favorite songs by him.
Really?
Yeah, but I seriously, I love majority of his music. That's one of the, just for whatever reason.
Yeah, that one didn't seem to do as big. I love the song. But
I do too.
Yeah, but
it was a hit.
It was. Do you remember a band called Fort Minor? Does that ring a bell to you? I think they're kind of like one of those super groups. They had a song called Where'd You Go? Do you remember this song?
Yeah, singing Where'd You Go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone. Let's come back home, you know, the place where you used to live. Used to barbecue and burgers and ribs. Used to have a little party every Halloween with candy by the pile. But now you only stop by every once in a while.
You guys remember that song at all?
I kind of do, but it also could be, it sounds like 10 other songs.
I do remember it, and I don't love it.
That beat was very popular at one point. That kind of like rowing soldier type beat.
Yeah,
that was in during that time period.
Do you know Mike Shinoda, the guy that was in Linkin Park?
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of his side projects that he had.
Okay.
That song is now 19 years old.
Dang.
I know.
I mean, that's classic. That's like classic oldies.
I think when you hit the 2-decade mark, now you're in classics. That is a classic song.
I mean, when I was younger, early 20s, if a song was 20 years old, I considered that such an old song. It was ancient to me.
Yeah. And somebody sent this in, and they said, why do you guys not play this more often? You do play Adele, but why is this song not one that you often play? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. That's almost one of the reasons why I break it down. What is it that makes the song a classic and not? Would you consider this song a classic, or was it one of her misses?
So you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of you. The more she's bringing you down. You make your heart melt, but you're cold as a core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Yeah, I don't know. That one didn't hit as hard, and that I think she came out with when she was creating a lot of big hits.
Or maybe there's just a reason why they don't play these songs go away. Because you're right, there's no reason why that should have gone away and her other songs stick around.
Yeah, they're trying to explain why you play some of the songs from the same era, but not that one. I'm like, I don't know. It's a mystery to me as well. I have no clue, but they do the testing on it, and for some reason it doesn't. It's kind of like, I guess it's just musical preferences. It's kind of like the John Mayer song. I love that song. Bird doesn't like it. He's a John Mayer fan.
Huge.
So maybe Adele fans are like, no, I love when she sings the other ones, but not Rumor Has It.
Is that one too upbeat?
Maybe it's upbeat. Maybe
her weepy stuff does really well.
Yeah, Hello and all that stuff we still play.
I wouldn't even question it. Sometimes I'm not sure about all those testing and surveys. Sometimes I wasn't there for that. I didn't say how it was conducted.
Nobody asked me.
Yeah, was there 5 people in the room? 10 people?
So yeah, I don't have an answer for you, but for whatever reason, it's not one we play that often. So there you go. Throw it into a playlist and listen to it yourself. Well, today's National Mascot Day. So you know South Florida's got a lot of sports teams, and we've got a lot of mascots. I expect Denny's is going to crush this quiz. Can you name what team the mascot belongs to?
Oh, this is fun. Okay. Denny's will get last place.
Okay, I don't know. We'll see. Will he get last place? That is the big question. We'll find out next.
Afternoons with Danny and Megan.
Life hack. Deal with that little green part at the top of a strawberry. Just push a straw through the tip of the strawberry and it'll shove it right out, says Lori.
It's got to be like a metal straw, right?
I'm going to go ahead and speak on behalf of Lori. No, she does it with plastic and she's fine. Metal straws. You and Beyonce.
Save the turtles.
Danny and Megan. Weekday afternoons 2 till 7 on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. We now have 2 accidents to avoid here in Palm Beach County. Beginning southbound on the Turnpike, just north of Belvedere Road. You'll find the second on the I-95 northbound entrance ramp from 6th Avenue South. This accident has the ramp blocked. Please use caution approaching the area. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy. In the traffic center, I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Julie Haft here for Air Around the Clock. If your wife is hot, give us a call at 954-FIX-MY-AC and get a brand new American Standard heating and air conditioning unit. That's 954-FIX-MY-AC or visit us at atcair.com.
No one knows when the next hurricane will hit. Your home's best defense is being prepared year-round with StormSmart. Act now to save your home from disaster. StormSmart has a proven track record of hurricane protection solutions that protect your home and your peace of mind. Since 1996, StormSmart has been Florida's leader in hurricane protection. Manufactured in Florida, we provide turnkey service and timely installation, giving our customers the ultimate protection. Are you ready? Call 855-61-SMART or go to stormsmart.com to schedule your free in-home consultation.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You know, Kevin and I were lucky enough to do this life imaging FLA. And if you have ever thought about doing one of these scans, let me tell you, it was so easy. I would recommend it to everybody and anybody. This is one of those things that if you have heart disease that runs in your family, you need to make sure you're doing this sort of thing. We have heard of several people that have gone to life imaging FLA. They went in perfectly healthy, and then they found out that they had some sort of blockage that they didn't know about. You know, now more than ever, taking care of yourself isn't just important, it's essential. So get to Life Imaging FLA. Get that free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements, just like we did. It's better to find out. We got a score back of 0 blockages, and that made us both feel amazing. But if you've got any kind of blockage, don't you want to know about it before it becomes an issue? Now with 3 locations in South Florida, Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County, from your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan, and that free heart scan is yours with just a few minimum requirements. That's pound 250, say free heart scan.
West Palm Beach, meet Birch Lane for a fresh take on classic furniture and decor. Every piece is hand-picked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast, free shipping. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
Hi, it's Randy for Sono Bello. Last time I was telling you about Jessica, who has just had an incredible experience with her results at Sono Bello. And now Nicole chiming in with this. This is the subject line. Amazing. You're all so amazing. I just love hearing stories like this about satisfied customers, people feeling and looking great. Stories like this are what what makes Sono Bello the best. And it's not just their doctors, which, by the way, are amazing with the advanced micro laser fat removal, but their entire team, from the moment you walk in the door to the doctors to everyone involved. You're just going to have an amazing experience. In just one visit, you can get rid of that stubborn fat just in time for warmer weather. And that means feeling and looking great all summer with beautiful natural curves. Advanced micro laser fat removal, a permanent solution. And Sono Bello doctors are the experts. So right now, they're doing their spring savings event. Schedule that free consultation now at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
Well, my mom is flying back to Texas today. And of course, we're flying out of PBI because it's easy. It's convenient. No long TSA lines, no long traffic drama, no parking garage drama. Summer air travel with the family is so much better out of PBI. It's South Florida's favorite airport. I can vouch for that. More than 35 nonstop destinations every single day. I'm flying out on Friday, nonstop to Buffalo, but there are so many locations. You can go nonstop. Boston, Philadelphia, Detroit, Dallas, Houston, Charlotte, Akron, Ohio, Richmond, Virginia, and maybe you're looking to escape to New England. Well, JetBlue has you covered. Nonstop flights from PBI to Providence, Rhode Island. All you got to do is go to pbia.org to start planning your vacation today. It is the elevated and upgraded airport, the best one in South Florida. KVJ loves PBI.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Never worry about overpaying for your car again. Visit hgregg.com in West Palm Beach today and discover how easy it is to get into the car of your dreams. Stop by today to explore how you can upgrade your car without increasing your payments. Visit hgregg.com or visit us in West Palm Beach. Save more. Drive happy.
Today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies with a high of 88 and a low of 79.
Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
The Starbucks Summer Berry Refresher is officially back. Bold notes of raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry shaken with ice and poured over raspberry-flavored pearls. Try it with lemonade or coconut milk. Available for a limited time. Your Summer Berry Refresher is ready at Starbucks.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we are hooking you up with some fun this summer. How would you like to escape to Universal Orlando? We have got a resort stay for two with admission to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And all you have to do is take the word roller, ROLLER, and enter that into the 97.9 WRMF app or at WRMF.com. You can download the app absolutely free, and you can check out the KVJ Show while you are there. Listen to us anywhere, either live or on demand, because we put our regular and after the show podcasts up there. So Roller is what you need to enter into the app and the website right now to get your summer escape to Universal Orlando. Today is known as National Mascot Day. So I guess you celebrate all the mascots that we have in this world. And if you look, of course, the Florida Panthers tonight, they're going to have their mascot on display. I think at this point, maybe we could adopt Taylor Swift. I hear she's going to be at Amerant Bank Arena again tonight. That's the rumor. Yeah, that is the word, is they are saying that Taylor Swift will be in attendance tonight.
That's fancy.
And I don't know if she is going to be riding solo, because I think Travis Kelce, I saw him doing a project with his brother at the Cannes Film Festival in the south of France. So I am not sure what is going on with him, if he's going to be there or not.
I read in a story that house that he's in, that he's training in Boca, that he bought that house. Is that true? I thought he was maybe just renting it or Airbnb-ing it, but somebody put it in a story that he purchased it.
I haven't heard that yet, and I would be a little surprised because it's in a nice neighborhood, but you know, I think Boca has bigger and better, but it's a big house. So I don't know. It's very possible. It'd be awesome. I mean, it's kind of cool. He's been training here. I hear that he has knocked off 25 pounds working out there at Johnny O's in Boca. So his trainer is getting him whooped into shape for this NFL season. Yeah.
Is that good for football? Don't you want a little bit extra girth?
I think it's a fine line. I mean, you'd ideally like to trim the fat. He's a tight end, so he does some blocking, so you need the size, but you want the speed, and he is 35 years old, so you don't want to carry any unnecessary weight.
35, you got to get rid of the pudge.
Yeah, and I think that's
When
it.
you're 25, you can have a little pudge.
I think he's here to unpudge, and it sounds like his trainer's doing that.
What if you're 48 and do radio?
You're fine, Pudgy. You're fine.
Pudgy the whale.
Pudge on.
Yeah. I wandered into that Johnny O's because we do different training stuff for my son. He does, football in Boca.
Were you sniffing around trying to run into Travis? Oh, Travis, I had no idea you were going to be here.
I kind of looked, and he wasn't there at the time, and his trainer wasn't there either. But I did see in the far recess, kind of in the corner of the gym, there was a little setup where it looked like a private little workout area. And then I saw one of those folding chairs that you see at a lot of sports games, and it was a Kansas City Chiefs chair.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's the connection, but I was like, okay, that might be where he does his magic.
Did you sniff it? Be honest.
Yeah.
Did you lick it?
It's not him, it's his trainer.
That would have been a funny video if you would have gone over to the chair and sniffed
Just
it.
Everybody's like, what is that guy doing?
You would have been allowed back.
Yeah.
Get it all in.
It's good you didn't.
Yeah.
Travis has been here. I can tell.
Yeah. So we'll see how well you guys know the South Florida mascots. Could be college, could be pro. I will give you a name, and if you would, write down what team you think it subscribes to.
Okay.
I'll just give you the first name of the mascot and write down what team I'm talking about. Could be baseball, could be football, could be hockey, could be all that kind of stuff. Okay. The first mascot I'm going to give you here on National Mascot Day, Virginia Jaybird and Denny's, write it down. If I say Billy is the name of the mascot, what is the team that Billy represents? Billy is the mascot's name. Okay, write down the team.
Got it.
All right, Virginia, who did you write?
I wrote down the Marlins.
Bird?
Only talking about the Marlins.
Denny's?
Only talking about the Bobs.
Billy Bobs.
The Bob Marlins.
Billy Bobs.
The Bobs. Yep, okay. The correct answer would be the Marlins. You wrote that down, you get a point. The Bobs.
But look, you didn't get a point. You got a comedy point.
Yeah.
That's it.
More important.
That's all I need.
Okay. All right, next up. If I say TD, what team we talking about? TD is the mascot for what South Florida sports franchise here? Okay, we'll start with you this round, Jaybird.
Fins up, Dolphins.
Okay. Virginia.
Only talking about Dolphins.
Denny's.
I mean, it's clearly the Dolphins. I put TD Bank.
TD Bank. That's not a bad answer.
It's not. You're right. It's not terrible.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can see it.
Every bank needs a good mascot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, if I told you Stanley reps what South Florida sports franchise? Virginia.
Only talk about Stanley C. Panther.
Jaybird.
Only talking about the Panthers.
Denny's.
Oh, only talking about the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
We get a lot about Stanley.
Let you know how hockey's doing in this area, huh? Even Denny's gets it.
It's a big night.
It's been
a big night.
The last few weeks, hockey's been pretty big.
Okay, I'm going to give you the name Sebastian. Sebastian is the mascot for what?
This is all Florida?
All South Florida. Sebastian is a South Florida mascot. He represents who? That is the question.
Don't try to cheat. I see you looking at my paper.
That's all Bird knows.
I can't see an inch away from anything. I keep looking at you thinking it's Denny's. I have terrible eyesight. If I could cheat, I would. What's the question, Kevin?
Sebastian, what's the team? Okay, what did you write down over there, Bird?
Oh, we're talking about Jacksonville?
Jacksonville. Okay. Which Jacksonville team?
Oh, we're talking about the football.
We're talking about the Jacksonville football. Okay, what do you got over there, Virginia?
I wrote the U.
The U. Okay, University of Miami, the Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Okay, and Denny's, who did you say?
I put Sebastian, Florida.
Okay, just Florida in general?
Just the town.
The town of Florida.
That's our mascot.
Virginia got it correct. Sebastian is the ibis. That is the mascot of the Miami Hurricanes.
Kaqua, where my birdies at?
Oh, you can't use my line.
Just did.
Virginia's perfect so far.
Oh, just in every sense of the way.
Okay, Bernie is the mascot for what? South Florida franchise. What do you think? Old Bernie. Who does Bernie represent here in South Florida? Okay. Got everybody looks like they're wondering, thinking. Virginia's trying to work it out. Bernie reps who? Okay, Virginia, who did you write down?
Bernie. I'm taking a guess.
All right.
I'm going to say FAU.
FAU. Okay. Jaybird, who do you got?
Only talking about the Heat?
Denny's?
I put Okeechobee.
The steakhouse?
They burn them steaks, you know?
They're burning the sugar cane out there. I have no idea.
Jaybird is actually correct. Bernie is the mascot for the Miami Heat.
Bernie.
Yes.
Bernie.
Oh, my God.
Heat burns you.
Duh.
Jeez.
We really dropped the ball on that.
How did I should have seen that.
You guys really fumbled that one. Oh.
And final one here for National Mascot Day. Owsley represents who?
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Come on. If I got this wrong.
Okay, Denny's. Owsley represents who?
Man, Owsley. He wanted you to stay away from forest fires and keep the forest clean. That was Woodsy.
That's Smokey the Bear.
That was Woodsy.
I think it's Smokey the Bear, isn't it?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. You guys
Owsley?
fight amongst yourselves.
Owsley sounds like a made-up bird name.
It does sound like a character from one of your movies, Jay Bird.
Okay, Owsley represents who?
I don't even know. Owsley.
Okay, no answer on that.
I know it. Oh, wait, did you say talking
Virginia, who'd you write?
Calm down.
Why don't you calm down? I don't know what's going on. Me and Denny are fighting about Owsley.
Owsley sounds so fake.
Only talk about FAU.
Bird?
FAU.
Right now, there you go. Owsley. Very nice. Virginia gets 4 out of 5. So does Bird. Denny's got 1 correct, which is, that's quite a compliment on National Mascot Day. That's right. But the one that matters tonight, of course, Stanley the Panther. As the Florida Panthers trying to bring home another Stanley Cup tonight at Amerant Bank Arena. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got your emails. People want to know if they are a jerk or not. Somebody thinks that they need to make something an issue. Something in their husband's desk drawer. We're going to find out what that is after the Panther fan T Swift.
You're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset. She's going up about something that you said. She doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in my room. It's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, and she'll never know your story like I do. 'Cause she wears shorts
Taylor's husband brought up a good point. The last time Taylor Swift was at Amerant Bank Arena to watch the Panthers, unfortunately, that was while they were losing, which that's not the way you really want it to go down. So hopefully she brings them a win if she does show up tonight to Amerant Bank Arena.
Yeah, hopefully she's not the reason they lost, and then she shows up tonight and they lose again. If they lose tonight, the blood is on her hands.
Okay, yeah, at that point, because they look dominant when she's not watching them.
And she was not at the watch party that I was at.
Do you think they're all on the ice and they're going, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift is here, don't screw up, and it just rattles all of them? Do you think that's what the Panthers are doing there on the ice? Like, oh, my legs are shaking. I'm in front of Taylor Swift.
You hope they're focused on the game, but it is Taylor Swift.
It is. It is. And somebody had texted in who I guess knows somebody who works for the neighborhood security where Travis Kelce's house is in Boca. He did not purchase it.
He did not purchase.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So not going to be a permanent part-time resident.
Temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Good info, guys.
Yeah, just while we got him. So we'll see if Taylor's going to be there tonight for the Panthers Game 6.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
All right, we got people want to know if they're a jerk for their behavior here, and there's somebody that's going to a wedding next month, and they've lost a good bit of weight. They're looking very proud of themselves, and they can't wait to unveil their new body in front of a lot of people. I haven't seen them for a while, and they have found this amazing outfit. It has got some shorts. It's very cute. And the second I put it on, I said, this is the best I've ever looked in my life. Now, there's only one problem with this outfit. It's all white. And she showed one of her girlfriends what she was going to wear to the wedding. She's like, you can't wear that. That's white. Like, you can't wear white to a wedding. She's like, that's kind of an old thing. It's outdated.
That is not an old thing.
Okay. She said that she would be fine doing it. She said, I'm curious to see what other women think I'm a jerk if I'm just wearing this cute white outfit to this wedding.
When you get there, just spill some fruit punch on it, and then you're not wearing white, really.
Okay. All right. It's a way to look at it.
You are such an idiot if you wear white to a wedding. I don't even know what. I don't have time to correct you.
Hasn't aged out. So you agree with her friend who's saying, don't do that. It's going to be a bad look.
100%. The only person that wears white to a wedding is the bride. And if anybody wears white besides the bride, all the other guests of the wedding will be mad at you. And the bride will be mad at you.
Honestly, if I was at a wedding and somebody did that, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, whatever, white dress.
Yeah.
But you said everybody at the wedding would be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
All the other women who know what that means.
Okay. So it's not changed. It's not aged out. Even though you look super cute and you think it's the way, everybody's going to be so mad at you, they probably won't even notice that you lost the weight.
It's not about you. Why can't you wear any other color under the rainbow but white?
Who came up with this rule? I'm just curious because we all follow it so blindly. Oh, no one else can wear white. Where does that even come from?
Well, that makes the bride look special. In a sea of other outfits with other colors, she's the only one wearing white. It's her day. She's the bride. Mm-hmm. Let's not try to take that away from her. Now, I have heard stories before of where, like, the new mother-in-law shows up and, oh, she's in a white dress too. But it's done on purpose to mess with the bride. Mm-hmm. When you do it, it means you're, like, making a statement, like, I want to outshine the bride.
Right. Okay. So you're saying she would be a jerk if she did. Don't do it.
Yes.
Okay. This person said they accidentally found their husband's will in his desk drawer. Accidentally.
Snoop
I'm not
Dave.
buying that.
Maybe she was cleaning.
All right, inside the drawer. Yeah, she said, what I saw in this will made my blood boil. I noticed that my husband is leaving 50% of his estate to his first wife and their kids, 25% to charity, and only 25% to me and our kids. Now, I've been his partner for 11 years, and we have built a life together. I can't stop feeling resentful every time he smiles or jokes with me, and I want to confront him about it, but I'm scared it will reveal my snooping that I did. Should I blow this up or stay silent and just stew in the bitterness? Is this a betrayal I should confront, or am I being a jerk for wanting my fair share? I mean, I will be with this man in his final years while his first wife got his best years.
Ooh.
Stewing in bitterness is never good for the soul.
Should she confront him then and say something to him about it?
I think that it should be a conversation that happens transparently for the sake of everybody knowing before the final day happens. Okay, here's what's going to go down. You're going to get this. You're going to get that. You're going to get this. Like, we have conversations about that. Like, Panda knows what he's going to get if I die.
Y'all are my will. But every damn one of you.
You gave us a job, though. I'm the caterer.
No, that's for the funeral.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In my will, I've got a little something special for everybody.
Where do you keep your will?
I keep it just in my file area.
Oh, do you have like a cabinet or
my computer?
Oh, it's in your computer?
It's written.
In the laptop right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Panda over here, Virginia's husband, he's a notarer. He can notarize anything.
He is a notary.
Yeah.
So it's notarized and all ready to go?
It's a version of that, but don't worry, there's something real
notarized.
There's something real special like coming to you.
Oh, there is. Okay, we better get that notarized. I'm not going to see it.
You have audio recording. Your Honor, if they play this in court, they get what they get in the will.
Is that how court works?
Well, who knows in the future? I don't know. I'm learning a bunch of stuff with this Diddy trial.
What?
Is she being selfish or is she being right? Because you would think if he has two families, and he did, first wife and their kids gets 50%. I don't know how many kids she has. I assume at least multiple because she made it plural, that they only get 25%. Is it wrong to at least try to have a conversation to say, hey, I'm just curious. We all need to have a will. You never know. What do you have in that? What is going on? Because I know that you have other children with another woman.
And here's how you make it a bigger conversation that encompasses everything, not just the will. Be like, look, we got to talk about, the whole estate planning, the will, the life insurance, the medical power of attorney. Should anything happen to you? Do you want a DNR, which is like something you have to have? If they don't want to be resuscitated, that you have to have that. Like, do all of it in one sweeping motion, but make it so that you want to be in the loop before anything bad happens.
Gosh, man, it's a lot of work to die.
It is.
Good gosh.
It
How you can just
That's why you
roll
got to try
over?
to stay alive, Bird.
It's a lot of work to die with either money or stuff.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of work to die poor.
Now, what do you think about what Panchita's saying here? She said, just because you're married to him doesn't give you the right to anything. Be grateful you're even added in the will. So is she a jerk for making it a point to say, why does your first family get 50% of what you own? The family you have now that you're currently with only gets 25% of what you own.
And is it possible, too, that the kids from the first family are biologically his kids, and then these are kids that he adopted?
Absolutely.
And he looks at it differently that way?
I would wager that that's what's going on, because you would think otherwise it's going to be an even split.
That might be exactly why.
Does that change it for you?
Yes, it does.
If those kids aren't biologically his, he really doesn't have to leave them 25%. I mean, I think that's nice.
In his own mind, that might be how he breaks it down, saying that, between my first wife, and it's probably more going so to his kids, the 50%, and then because the 25% he deems to be with my current wife. And then whatever she gets out of that, she can give to her children.
She's also probably annoyed that he's giving 25% to charity.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of your...
That's a lot.
Some people do more.
Can we give 10% to charity and then give the new wife a little bit bigger of a cut?
Is he a jerk for not giving his second wife and family more of a cut and giving it to charity? Because you say it out loud, 25% to charity. What a nice thing to do.
Ultimately, the way I feel, when you make the money, you can give it to whomever you want. And that's just the way it goes. That's why I would tell anybody, you got to be self-sufficient, because you just never know. Nobody in this world owes you anything. They really don't. When it comes down to it, he made that money. He gets to do with it whatever he feels, and he shouldn't be a jerk because he does.
But if she starts complaining about it, if she makes a big deal about it, if she lets him know that she's snooped and then she's angry, I think she shoots herself in the foot. And
You can't do that at all.
You
Yeah,
can't. Do not tell him you snooped. Do not tell him you saw those numbers.
No,
you gotta figure out another way, smart and tactfully done, to where you guys have open dialogue and
You just have the
conversation.
discussion you talked about. So you can easily bring that up and you can get to that point, and then you can make your case when it happens. But don't be surprised if Jaybird was hitting the nail on the head with those are not his biological kids for you to get an answer that you may not care to, and it may start a huge fight. But what happens?
If you get angry, the next time you snoop, you may see, oh, dang, I'm down to 18%.
The last thing you should do is get angry.
Yep.
Don't get angry.
Mm-hmm. All right, got your own situation going on. Want to know if you're a jerk or not? Just send us that email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, this one's for you, dirty hippies. One of the smoking icons of marijuana is no longer smoking marijuana. Done.
I've heard that before.
I'll tell you who it is coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. Still dealing with 2 accidents here in Palm Beach County, beginning I-95 southbound just north of 10th Avenue North. You'll find the second I-95 southbound as well, just south of Atlantic Avenue. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy. In the traffic center, I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
If you're out and about traveling Florida's toll roads, there's a little thing you should have that can save you loads. The SunPass Mini. It adds value to driving by saving you money, which is always exciting. Without having to stop, it can save you time. And it's easy to purchase at just $4.99. You'll save an average of 25%. Cheaper tolls and airport parking. Now that's money well spent. Get your car a SunPass Mini today and enjoy driving in a much better way. Visit sunpass.com today.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Hey, it's Tracy hanging out with my friend Danny, who is also doing Coastal Weight Loss Secret, and we have both lost so much weight. I lost 43 pounds in 3.5 months. Danny, how much have you lost, and is that your goal, or are you wanting to lose more?
I want to get down another 20.
So that would be a total of 82 pounds lost with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, right?
I have honestly lost a pound a day. I mean, I've averaged 10 pounds a week.
The support you get from Dr. Zuckerman and his team is just great.
The correspondence that you get from them calling you, their support group is awesome.
Danny, I am always talking about how great my clothes fit now, and actually things that didn't fit before, now they're actually too big on me.
Well, I just went and bought a pair of 38s to try and not have to hold my pants up with a belt every day. Now, a week later, they're falling off. I started at 46.
That's 8 inches lost from your waist. It's crazy how with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, the weight just keeps falling off.
Oh, it's the simplest thing you ever do.
Make that call to Dr. Zuckerman and his team at Coastal Weight Loss Secret, 561-680-3090, and more online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
I want your water to be clean, like my water is clean and pure. I had the team, Charlie and the team from Pure Way Filtration, come out to my home and show me how my water could be 99.9% pure, filtering out things I don't want like arsenic, lead, and chlorine. You don't want that stuff in your water. And now every tap in my home is pure. No more buying bottled water. No more bathing in chemicals. Go online today, purewayfiltration.com, or call them 269-PURE.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to see daytime highs again today in the lower 90s, running above the average high of 88 for this time of the year. Partly cloudy skies, high pressure is dominant, so overall will be dry, just a slight chance of an isolated shower or storm, and that theme will continue really throughout the rest of this week with summer beginning Friday. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, the legend, the icon, Willie Nelson says, according to all of the medical advice he's been getting, he is no longer allowed to smoke marijuana.
Okay.
Instead, now he does edibles and THC-infused drinks, and he took the opportunity to plug his own THC-infused drink called Willie's Remedy.
So he's still all about weed. He's just delivering it a different way.
That's not quitting. That's just refinancing your weed.
He knows how to build a headline.
Yeah. Them weed drinks are getting quite popular.
Yeah, they are. They're doing very well. It's going to be a whole new category, and you got so many different delivery systems, and he's not wrong. When they still look at actually smoking it, putting it into your lungs, yeah, it's problematic if you look at it. They got a lot of studies on that it's probably not the best delivery system, and he's what, like 92?
It's really affected his health. He's 92.
Yeah.
And on the same day Willie said that, Wiz Khalifa came out and just wanted to let everybody know he still smokes 30 to 40 blunts a day.
Oh, anytime I go into the legal weed dispensary, Wiz Khalifa is all over the place. His face, his brand, and it's all over.
Yeah. Okay. Does he has his own?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Of course. They all do.
They do.
They really do. It's a thing, and it's got to be so profitable. I mean, think about it. You've got that large fan base, and then they just want to support you, and they like to party.
I tried it, and it wasn't anything over the top. It's,
Yeah, just he put his name on it, but
it's weed.
Didn't wow you.
Well, here's some good news for you. The 41-year-old Joey Chestnut, 16-time champion of the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, has announced he will be returning to the competition this year. They do it on the 4th of July, right?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Last year, he sat out because he was endorsing that vegan hot dog, and they were like, bruh. Nathan's famous ankle play with that vegan hot dog.
I do wonder on that circuit, do they test the people on there for weed? Because that would be an enhancer. You would get the munchies.
What gives you bigger munchies? Smoking it or eating gummies or the THC drink?
It depends on the person. For me, I mean, honestly, smoking it, but then if an edible kicks in, you want to eat just the entire buffet of the world.
It's great for the diet.
Right.
You got to be disciplined. I know very healthy people that take the edibles and they'll go out and run 4 miles.
Whoa.
And then eat their little healthy meal.
That's what Wiz Khalifa was saying, that he still does his exercise. He still stays on track with his workouts, but 30 blunts a day.
Okay.
I know a dude that runs marathons constantly and is a big-time smoker.
And finally here, I got some sad news. If you ever watched Grey's Anatomy, you know who Eric Dane is?
I do.
Yes.
That's McSteamy.
Yeah. So he's talking about how he's got this ALS diagnosis, and he said that his right side has now completely stopped working, and his left arm is also weakening. He was tearing up talking about the support of his wife and his family, and he's just beside himself. He continues to do acting, though. He's on that current show, Euphoria, and will be on the upcoming season 3. So definitely prayers and good wishes going out to 52-year-old Eric Dane. Way too young. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, coming up here in a couple of minutes. Today, myself and Denny's are going to try to take down Virginia and Jaybird in a round of Do It, Bitch. Okay. Yeah, baby. Okay. We got Bird and Denny's as the gamblers, so it's kind of head-to-head. Me and Vicious V coming up next.
Vacation, and I got this one boy.
It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay, today our teams are Virginia and Jaybird going against myself and Denny's. And our responders, the people that are going to be on the hot seat, it is me and Virginia. All right, get ready here, Vicious V. You versus me today.
All right, big dog, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Jaybird is one of the gamblers. He and Denny's. Bird, I believe, has our topics for us today.
I do. You guys ready to get weird?
We are ready.
Okay, let's start it off with something easy. KVJ bits we have done since the inception of KVJ. If it's been a segment we've done on here, it will count. Well, even if it was a one-off. There's
Just
so
anything
many
that we've done.
Yeah, but it's got to have a name to it. For example, and this is called Do It Bitch. It's got a title to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I think that's a good topic.
Everybody should know it.
I know, right?
Whose brain will break first?
I figured this is a fair topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. How many can Virginia do in 10 seconds, do you think, Bird?
You're my partner?
Yes.
Okay.
You and I are partners, and Denny's and Kevin are partners.
She can do 6.
6. Okay. Denny's.
I mean, he created the show. I imagine Kevin could do 7.
Yeah, if he can't, you need to take some time off.
Okay. Yeah. So if I lose this, I get time off? I think I'll take the odds on this. I kind of like this. This is good. You're right. Okay, I'm going to have to tank this one, Denny's.
Virginia can do 8.
Okay, we're at 8. Denny's?
It starts getting tricky when we start getting up here, but I feel like out of just shouting things, she could get 8. So I'm going to have to raise it to 9.
Okay. All right, Bird.
It's tough, Virginia, because it's the Kevin Ralston you're going against. But you know what? I've got the Virginia Sinicki who can do 10.
Whoa, 10 and 10 is where we are.
Dude, you've been on the show for 26 years.
10 in 10 seconds can't even be spoken.
Not true.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I'm going to have to say do it, Witch.
Okay.
What the hell?
Focus.
10 in 10, Virginia. Your time begins now.
Dirt of the day, whacked out news, do it, bitch. Fact or fiction, battle of the sexes, Facebook fishing.
Okay, you're a little short.
In 10.
Look, I never said I was good at this game or job.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I mean, 9 and 10 is not that big of a difference. You would have got 9 like that.
Just saying them, you can't do
sorry.
it.
I am sorry. I submit to thee. All right, I apologize.
It's going great so far, Denny's. How you feeling? I feel great.
10.
Yeah, love it.
And no one has to email me, tell me I suck at this game. I already know that.
Trust me, I told him.
Yeah, believe me. Birders of 10. I know.
All right, topic number 2, Bird. Oh, boy. Well, the first one.
That didn't go well. All right, let's bring it back. How about this? John Mayer songs. We talked about John Mayer earlier.
Yeah.
I think everyone's...
Yeah, we did. We did talk about John Mayer earlier.
Yeah.
You like that one, Denny's?
Yeah, I did.
Denny's thoroughly approves.
Let's see, John Mayer songs. How many do I think Kevin could get? I am going to start it off I'm going to start off at 4.
Okay. Jaybird, how many can Virginia do?
She can do 6.
Okay. All right. Denny's.
I just don't feel like Kevin listens to a lot of John Mayer.
You don't think he cares for the mayor?
I'm going to say do it, which I feel bad making her constantly.
Okay. 6 John Mayer songs, 10 seconds. Virginia, your time begins now.
Why, Georgia, why? Waiting on the world to change. Say what you need to say. Room for squares. 3 by 5. New light.
Oh. Man, she only got 5, Denny's.
The tone of smug.
Oh, man.
He is so smug.
So smug.
I thought you would do better. I'm sorry.
I thought I would too, but I just clanked.
Oh, gosh.
Are we even playing, Denny's?
My new light's looking real old.
Okay, well, as it stands right now, it is 2-0. Denny's and I are in the lead here. It is the first to 3 best out of 5 is how we play this. Topic number 3, Bird, is what?
Jeez.
Uh-oh. What's going on there?
I just elbow smashed my glasses because I'm so afraid of Virginia right now. Give me non-alcoholic drinks, meaning anything under the sun that's got no alcohol in it.
Who would drink that?
Okay.
This is a struggle for you.
So any
Shakes.
liquid that can be consumed that does not have alcohol in it.
You got it, Peace Train.
All right.
Okay. All right. So on topic number 3, starts off with you, Jaybird. How many can Virginia do in 10 seconds?
She can do 1.
Oh, gosh.
All right. 1 is where we start. Denny's, where you want to take it?
These are just liquids.
Yes.
Any liquid.
Any liquid that you can consume, a beverage that's non-alcoholic, and there's a billion of them.
I know. I'm going to have to crank this one.
Crank
I feel
it,
like
Denny's.
Virginia will just list so many, too. I'm going to start this one off real high. I'm going to start this one off at 9.
Yeah, baby. Look at Denny's over there. Okay, Bird, what do you want to do with that?
Oh, boy. Not my strong suit. I'm talking about radio.
Okay. All right.
Gosh, why do I believe in her so hard?
Yeah. Well, she's great.
He can name 9. He doesn't drink 9. She can do 10. Do 10, my friend. I believe in you. No. Why?
Okay. Okay, we're at 10.
Gosh,
At 10.
I just fear that she could do 10. I mean, there's millions of drinks out there.
Got
10. I'd have to raise Kevin to 11. But, I mean, if you're just rapid-firing beverages, I'm going to have to believe in Kevin. I'm going to say 11. I'm afraid Virginia will get 10.
Okay, we are at 11 in 10 seconds now. Beverages that do not contain alcohol. What do you want to do? Raise or call, Bird?
If I was a betting man, I would say Virginia can do 12. And I am a betting man.
He's a betting man.
Oh, my gosh.
He's taking it to 12.
There's so many beverages.
There is. I'm
Gosh,
gonna
I
have
love
to,
this.
I'm gonna have to say duo. It's just I just feel like 13 so much.
12 and 10 begins now.
Coffee, tea, Coke, Diet Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, Kool-Aid, water, coffee, tea, juice.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to check the tape because I think you start off with water, coffee, tea.
Okay. Yeah, so I think she got to 13, but I think she did repeat 3, which would put her at 10, too short of what she should have gotten. Okay, so we need to check.
I think she needed 12. So
Do we have more to go? Virginia had it 12 in 10 seconds. Did she get it, or is the game over? We'll find out next.
97.9 WRMF has your chance to win tickets to Universal Orlando Resort this summer. There's the Universal Mega Movie Parade, Sensational, a symphonic spectacular lagoon show, and the incredible projection show. Catch it all this summer, including DreamWorks Land featuring Shrek, Trolls, and Kung Fu Panda. To enter, listen weekdays from 6 a.m. till midnight for the summer escape codes. Then enter them at WRMF.com or on the 97.9 WRMF app for your chance to win. Go to WRMF.com for rules and more info. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. We now have 3 accidents to avoid here in Palm Beach County, beginning I-95 northbound on the exit ramp to Yamato Road. The right lane is blocked here. Please use caution approaching the area. You'll find the others northbound on I-95 just south of Hypoluxa Road and southbound on I-95 just north of 10th Avenue South. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy. In the traffic center, I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Can you believe 25 years now I've had Xfinity, and I'm never changing because they give me everything I want. Reliability, speed, they're the best in the business. And if you want the most reliable Wi-Fi and the best in-class equipment, jump into Xfinity. Come on. The water's great. It combines the power of internet and mobile together as well. So if you're not rocking Xfinity Mobile, you got to jump on that because you've got lightning fast speeds waiting for you at home and on the go. 22 million plus Wi-Fi hotspots you get nationwide. And when you get Xfinity internet and mobile and you supercharge your phone with a little Wi-Fi power boost for ultimate connection, you unleash the world. Ultra fast speeds, it's all reliable and it's secure too, even on the go. So you can get the most reliable Wi-Fi claim based on Open Signal Awards USA Fixed Broadband Experience Report of August 2024 when you simply go online to Xfinity.com or into an Xfinity store today.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm Neil, founder of Clayroom. When I found ceramics, I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative. So I set out to open my own studio. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. Now we're molding a creative community.
With the Chase Ink Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
West Palm Beach, meet Birch Lane for a fresh take on classic furniture and decor. Every piece is hand-picked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast, free shipping. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
I love my Greenway Kia vehicle. I got the EV9 and it is absolutely a joy to drive. I'm telling you, if you're thinking about upgrading, get to Greenway Kia. Go test drive these vehicles. There are so many different ones, so many different price ranges. Sure, they've got the affordable cars like the Souls and the Sportages, but then they've got the fancier ones, the tricked out ones, the Tellurides, the EVs. They all come with amazing warranties. These Greenway Kia vehicles are elevated, technologically advanced, and such a pleasure to drive. Luxury at Greenway Kia. It's not your mama's Kia. They have elevated this brand, and if you haven't test driven, you need to get there and go see why there are so many Greenway Kia vehicles on the road. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Looking for real food for a real good deal? Pollo Tropical's $7.99 chicken Tropi Chop bowl is where it's at. Served up with black beans, rice, and the fresh toppings you love.
Pollo Tropical.
Price excludes churrasco steak and all the way.
Welcome back to Behind the Screen, where we reveal the harsh realities behind the picture-perfect world of social media. Let's see what online fraud we're exposing today, shall we? Vaping! First up is Alex, a varsity basketball player who posted about taking a halftime vape break with his friends. Let's see what's behind the screen!
You okay, dude? Somebody help!
Looks like respiratory damage might have cost his team the game. Up next, we've got Sally, who posted about her nighttime routine, including a hit before bed. Let's see what's behind the screen.
I just want to sleep.
Sorry, Sally. Guess sleep is not an option tonight. Stick around, because coming up after the break, we've got a 14-year-old posting about how he can quit anytime.
The nicotine in vapes is as addictive as cocaine or heroin. Vaping is ugly behind the screen. Get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Tired of being told what you can't do? It's time to break free from limitations and seize the opportunity with hgreg.com. We believe in saying yes. Visit hgreg.com right now in West Palm Beach and get the car you want and the financing you need. hgreg.com. Save more. Drive happy.
Today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies with a high of 88 and a low of 79.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
The Starbucks Summer Berry Refresher is officially back. Bold notes of raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry shaken with ice and poured over raspberry-flavored pearls. Try it with lemonade or coconut milk. Available for a limited time. Your Summer Berry Refresher is ready at Starbucks.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
It is that time once again, trying to hook up your summer. I mean, we got Camp KVJ for your kids that we are doing this week with 4 tickets to Lion Country Safari and the Norton Museum of Art. And for you, we got a summer escape to Universal Orlando for 2. Going to be hooking up with a mission to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And all you got to do is take the keyword BRIDGE, BRIDGE, and enter that into the 97.9 WRMF app. You can download absolutely free right now in your app store or go to WRMF.com. BRIDGE, BRIDGE. That is the word you got to enter for your summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort. All right, Denny's checked it out. Virginia had to get 12 non-alcoholic beverages in 10 seconds, and she got 12. Wow. How about that, huh? Juice.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so we continue on as they get their first point. It is now Denny's and I with 2, Virginia and Jaber with 1. First team to 3 wins today.
I'm glad we won. I'm sorry it continues.
Right, I hear you. Okay, so we are on topic number 4. Bird, what would that be?
Let's go with types of breads.
Types of breads.
It can be, there's so many breads out there.
Okay.
Different styles of bread.
Yes, Denny's. The bread's different.
Yes.
Okay.
All
Denny's,
right.
how many can I name in 10 seconds?
It's been a while since Kevin's danced with bread, but he still knows about bread.
Yeah.
He don't even look at
He's
it.
heard of bread.
Yeah.
Is that bread? I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to say Kevin can name 5 types of bread.
Okay. Jaber, what about Virginia?
Virginia can do 6.
Okay. Denny's?
6 types of bread. I feel like she can. There are a lot. Visit the bakery. I'm going to raise it. We'll be raising it to what, 7?
He's at 6 now, yeah.
At 6. Yeah, I'm going to have to raise it. I think 6 is achievable.
Okay. So we'll go 7.
7 on Kevin.
All right. What do you want to do here? Bird, raise, or call?
Let's get great with 8.
Okay. Pushing to 8 in 10 seconds. All right, Denny's, what you want to do?
I get scared about fringe breads.
Well,
I hear you.
Let me just say this. They count.
We're counting any bready thing. We're at what, 7? I'd have to raise Kevin to 8. Is that where we're at?
We'd be at 9.
We'd be
We're
at 9.
Now. 8 now. We'd go to 9.
Man, I just don't know if Kevin knows 9 types of bread. I'm going to have to say do it which. I feel bad not believing in Kevin.
I believe in you.
8 types of bread, 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
White, wheat, 4 grain, 5 grain, bialys, bagels, yeast rolls, garlic bread, garlic knots, French bread, croissant.
I mean, she exceeded.
Okay. Yep.
It got a little shaky there in the middle, but I think she recovered.
Just like me, a little shaky in the middle.
Okay.
Do you guys have any? You guys can.
No. Those don't count. Those don't count.
Seems legit to me.
I just feel bad if I underestimate Kevin's bread knowledge.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. If we would have gone there, I might have been right at about that level.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I would have tapped out. Virginia got a few more. I had no idea there was 4 grain, for instance.
Yeah,
I was going to go 5 grain, multi-grain.
That's right.
Yeah, but
I said things got a little shaky.
Okay, so we are at The last topic.
Of course.
It is tied 2 apiece. The next point wins. Do it, bitch. Bird, what is that topic?
Types of sauces.
Okay. So when you talk about sauce, anything that could go on a pasta, it's a dipping sauce, it's a condiment.
See, this
That's
is
true. That's where it gets a little...
It gets a little hairy. Do you want me to change my topic because it's way too confusing?
I don't know. I mean, it's just we got to clarify ahead of time, as we know, what counts and what doesn't. We have to be crystal clear on that.
It will be just sauces, not condiments. But keep in mind, some condiments and sauces can do both duties.
You're right. I don't know if that clears it up.
Do both duties.
That's the remix version.
Machine gun smelly.
Machine gun.
That you could have used a couple. Machine gun belly. There's a couple.
Oh, sorry. Machine gun belly. Smelly wasn't right. That's not accurate.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So is that cool, or you want me to change the topic? I don't want you guys to
see a
hate
good
me.
fight coming our way. But
Yeah, it could. I just know when it gets desperate, things start getting shouted out. What do we count?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and change. Then.
I think one of your headlights went out.
Mine?
No, yours are both bright, Virginia.
Okay.
Jaybird's got glasses that have headlights on each side, and one of them gets out. Okay.
You talked about mascots of Florida earlier.
I did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take your own topic and use it against you.
Okay.
Mascots outside of Florida.
Mascots outside of Florida.
It can be a mascot of anything outside of Florida.
Okay.
All right.
A mascot of anything outside of Florida. Okay. All right. So, Jaybird, you start off this round. How many can Virginia name?
You can do 4.
She can do 4 mascots outside of the state of Florida.
And does this count other than sports mascots? Could it be any mascot?
It could be any mascot.
Any mascot in the world outside of Florida.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So we're at 4. I mean, I'm going to raise the roof a little bit here. I think I'm going to go up to 7.
7. Okay. All right. Jaybird?
She can do 8.
Okay. Virginia with 8 mascots outside of the state of Florida. What do you want to do with that, Denny's?
8 mascots outside of the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just get this straight.
Yeah, okay. I know. I'm so sorry. People tell me.
We should have stayed with sauces.
I don't know, man. But the room was turning on me.
The room was on fire.
Can we go back to sauces?
We can change it. We can do whatever you need to do. Yeah, if that's too confusing.
I want to make sure everyone's
we can change
cool.
it up.
I want to make sure everyone's cool. Sausages might be easier and cleaner.
It might be.
How about this? You know what? Yeah, Adam Sandler movies.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. That was cut and dry. Cut and dry.
All right. On our third topic here for the final point.
Why don't I just feel like the room's turning on me? And well deserved, I admit.
Okay, we're at Adam Sandler movies now.
All right, and you guys kicking it off again?
Yep. Jaybird, you guys start off again.
So you can do 2, Kevin.
Uh-huh. 2 Adam Sandler movies. Okay. Denny's?
I mean, there's a bunch. I'm going to have to raise that one. So we're starting off at 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring it to 6.
Okay. All right. Jaybird.
He can do 6, V. I'm sorry. I know he can.
Mm-hmm.
It's a terrible place to be at. I really pegged us in a corner.
Okay.
Peg is a good word.
You need to get focused. Let's go.
I am focused.
We're at 6, you say?
Yes.
Yep.
Do it, bitch.
Okay. All right, here we go. You got Click, you got Happy Gilmore, you got 50 First Dates, you got Jack and Jill, you got Waterboy, you've got...
He got 5. Oh my gosh, we won! How did that happen?
I don't know why Denny's went to 6. You were at
Billy
2.
Madison?
Yeah.
I would have had 3. Let me just tell you that. My brain would have broke after 3.
I
Five
apologize.
might have been a better move, Denny's. There was no need to jump 4. When Virginia knew none. Well, that is a comeback, and we lost.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Great job, Bird.
Not really. I think a lot of people hate me right now.
I love you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was rough on me. Sorry.
In your son's words, that was an emotional roller coaster.
That was.
All right. Well, we've got a punishment now all of a sudden here, Denny's, that we got to face off with how that turned.
It's so gross.
All right. We'll find out what that is coming up next.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't stop now. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now.
I screwed up.
Okay. What was that, Bird? You screwed up?
I screwed up.
That's all I hear. I screwed up.
I screwed up. The regret of our performance, all of us have regrets from Do It Bitch.
Boy, a lot of twists and turns in that one. Okay, so Denny's and I wound up losing after having a 2-zip lead, and today's punishment is ABC gum. You guys chew it, then we get it next.
This is an old school bully tactic. They'd hold kids down. My mom would tell me that back in the schoolyard, they'd hold the kid they were bullying and make him open his mouth, and they'd spit the gum in his mouth.
Wow.
Huh.
It's an old school punishment.
That's how they did it back in the day, huh?
That's how they did in my mom's neighborhood.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are chewing up the gum, getting it all ready and fresh and gross. And all right.
Mine is so wet.
I'm going to let you know, I lead the league in saliva.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Virginia is spitty.
And guess what? I'm second in that league.
Okay. All right, who gets what gum?
I got 2 pieces going right here.
I got 2 pieces.
So, you want to get Ralston first?
Do we each of us break a piece?
Oh, boy.
No, it's...
We probably should have talked about this during commercial.
I'll just go spit some gum in his mouth.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then Virginia spits it in Denny's mouth?
I got 2 pieces, one for Kevin, one for Denny's.
I know, but they're all melded together into one piece now. So now you
split them in half.
That's what I just said.
Okay, so I get a piece from Virginia, I get a piece from Bird.
Right.
Okay, all right.
And
I don't think mouth to mouth is necessary, but he wants to.
No, this ain't the old bully thing. What's he
Lady
talking
and
about?
the Tramp.
Oh, he just
Lady
spit in my
and the
hand.
Tramp.
Oh, he spit in my hand on top of it. All right.
All right, I got Virginia's piece in my hand here. It's all warm and wet.
That's all right.
All right, I'm going to put this in my mouth. I got it on a split between Kevin and I if you're watching KVJ.
Delicious gum. What kind is this? Is this extra?
So is he spitting it in my mouth? Is that what we landed on?
No.
Yeah, he's spitting it in your mouth. Lady and the Tramp.
You guys have to lock lips. And
Only
then
for 10 seconds.
you have to put your tongues in each other's mouth.
I'm sorry I dribbled on you.
And then from there.
Let's make this spicy.
Yes, there you go. It is fresh, though. It is nice.
Very fresh.
We did not take all the flavor out of it.
No, that's good. I think it might be extra, which is, I mean, by the way, probably the most underrated gum. If you're not chewing extra, that's the way to go. This might be extra.
If your throat is a little sore the next couple of days, I'm just getting off strep.
Oh, I'm going to have you.
Oh, no.
I'll be out the rest of the week.
I'm kidding. Quietly, you'd be kind of pumped.
Thank God. So happy we lost.
Thank God I got strep.
Best ever. Yes.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
It's all right. We'll put my gun back in a minute, but I have a lot of talking I have to do here. And it's basically like having a speed bump in your mouth.
You're good. We'll give you a pass.
We'll give you a pass, Rolls.
I'll be back to it here in a second.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Well, a 25-year-old Miami man, Adrian Garcia, got arrested early Father's Day morning for allegedly shooting his father.
Oh, no. On Father's Day?
On Father's Day, yes.
Doing it wrong.
Neighbors reported hearing 2 gunshots. Police said initial accounts were conflicting, but detectives determined Garcia was the shooter. Happy Father's Day, Pops. Bang, bang.
Oh, Lord.
He was booked on a felony attempted murder charge.
Okay, that's good. He didn't take Dad out.
No, his dad is hospitalized. His wife is by his side. Motive still unknown, but wow.
Dang.
It'd be interesting to see what that family dynamic is going to be like after you see Dad get out of the hospital.
I don't think you come back from that one.
It's going to be a tough one. Yeah, look, I love my kids, but yeah, if one of them shot me, we might have to rearrange our situation. A 72-year-old Florida man named Samuel Thomas got arrested after calling 911 on his neighbors in St. Pete. He claimed somebody was shooting an AR-15 rifle in the roadway, but when the cops showed up, they only saw a family barbecue happening at the residence with small children at play, so it didn't seem like the violent household that was described in the 911 call. But then several other neighbors reported that no shooting had taken place, and then they started talking to Samuel and looking him up, and they realized he's actually called 911 hundreds of times.
Oh.
And he frequently stops in front of his neighbor's residence to yell obscenities at their lovely family.
Oh, no.
According to the police reports, when they dug deeper, they realized Samuel has made 3,400 calls to 911 this year alone.
This year?
We are in the beginning of June. 3,400 calls this year alone.
That can get you thrown in the clink, man.
16,000 calls in the last 5 years.
Is he mentally ill or is he just an a-hole?
He's an a-hole. They did a mental evaluation on him, and they said there's no evidence of any mental health issues. That means you're a raging a-hole.
Okay, then take him to jail.
Yeah, you got to go to jail for misuse of 911.
It's unclear what all the complaining was about, but 647 of the 3,400 calls this year were targeted at the neighbor having the barbecue with the 2 young kids. He's accused them of narcotic sales, firearms usage, disorderly conduct, and suspicious activity. But here's the whole thing. In addition to his own using 911 inappropriately, he has also been arrested and charged with resisting arrest. He got into a fight with the officers when they tried to handcuff him for the 911 call. And then they looked up his rap sheet, which includes battery convictions, DUI, pot possession, disorderly intoxication, passing bad checks, violating probation, and failure to return rented merchandise.
Oh, he is just a messy girl.
You want to talk about you have a terrible neighbor?
Keep it together.
See, that's the nightmare when you realize you live by someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you're right.
Well, a weird place to find a gator. Wasn't in Florida, wasn't in Louisiana. Wasn't even in the Carolinas. It was in Virginia at a motel on Richmond Highway. This 6-foot gator was just roaming outside. Police say it escaped from a pet owner that was driving it from New York to a North Carolina zoo. What, did you just put it in the passenger seat? The weird thing was I saw the handler, and he was walking the gator like it was a dog on a leash. It was just walking right next to him. Like, okay, you got me. Let's go on to the zoo.
Oh, my gosh.
It's kind of crazy. It's very odd.
Your gator voice, though, is on point.
Okay.
I do like that.
It's a dead gator impersonation.
Well, there's a guy who was at the recent protests against ICE. You probably saw some of the ones in Los Angeles that had happened on the news. This guy apparently took one of those rubber bullets square in the nards.
Oh.
Yeah, that would hurt. Here he's talking a bit about his experience.
The cop right next to him had a gun aimed and shot. He was like 2-3 feet away. Right now I'm at home. The injury was sustained to my groin, left testicle, and my right testicle was actually shattered. They somewhat fixed it, so it should have some function, but it's still very badly damaged.
Two terrible words, shattered and nuts.
His nards sound like it's kind of like the Death Star now. It's kind of being
Probably
rebuilt.
looked exactly like that, yeah.
Wow,
in his pants.
I feel your pain. I've been taken out before.
Those rubber bullets are no joke. Remember there was that girl in Fort Lauderdale when they had in 2020 some of the protests that had happened in Fort Lauderdale, and she caught a rubber bullet in the face. It was a big lawsuit. Her whole face was black and blue. Eye was swollen.
I do remember that.
So those kind of bullets, they're just to kind of stop you, not to completely maim you? It sounds like he got maimed.
They're not supposed to kill you, but I mean, they arguably cause a good bit of damage. I've seen where they have bean bags. Somehow the guns shoot that as well.
Bean bags, I've seen those.
They might want to examine the use of rubber bullets because, those things are pretty nasty. If you get hit in the face or in the nards.
Well, I got hit with a paintball from Virginia, and that I really thought my left nard was shattered forever. It felt like it. It was the worst pain I've ever experienced. I could not imagine a rubber bullet there.
Yeah.
That would be so much worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, can you see why some people are upset about this new Wendy's ad that they have?
Finally, they have arrived. A whole new lineup of delicious Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions.
Yes, the doorbell.
They say people with dogs are going crazy at this ad. They're so upset. They're like, oh, not again. The dog is
funny.
Yep. Yeah, so got to think that one through. Health experts are advising against the common practice of urinating in the shower. They say standing while peeing not only poses hygiene concerns, but also increases the risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia in men, and it could lead to bladder leakage and damaging the pelvic floor in women.
Huh?
Two more words I don't like.
Pelvic floor.
Or bladder leakage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say, honestly, what both men and women need to do is sit and pee.
Really?
Look, I'm telling you, it's more comfortable. Now, if you're out in a restroom and publicly, I get why you don't want to sit. I'm talking to the guys. I know you ladies have to hover sometimes.
Mm-hmm. How insane is this story? There is this dude, rich guy, billionaire. He is the chairman of Sona Comstar. He was playing a little bit of polo out there, and he goes, I swallowed something. Moments later, drops dead.
No.
A billionaire.
What did he
polo.
swallow?
A bee. It stung him apparently in his mouth or in his throat, and he suffered a fatal heart attack from it right there.
Oh.
Dropped right in the polo match on June 12th in England.
Dude, it was your time.
This guy's a close friend of Prince William, too.
Wow.
Which, I mean, you just never know, right? I mean, who would have ever thought that I'm going to go by swallowing a bee that stings me in my innards?
Did they at least win?
Yeah, no word. I don't know.
Did they keep playing?
Oh, wow. I would imagine they probably canceled at that point.
You say things like that, but then you hear stories about Vince McMahon letting the matches go on after Owen
I think we've all come to a place now. If there's a serious injury or a death, then he's kind of written the book on how not to do it.
Yeah. We learn from Vince's mistake.
Yeah, you don't learn from the good things he does because it's limited, but you just learn from all the mistakes that Vince McMahon has made. They've got a problem too in Ohio at Kings Island. I don't really see the issue with the cicadas like I think what they have up north. I think they're a lot more prevalent than what we have here.
Yes.
But they're saying if you're going to ride any of the roller coasters, keep your mouth closed. Oh. Because people are coming out with their mouths full of cicadas.
Oh.
Could you imagine that?
I'm not going on the roller coaster if that could happen.
Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't. Mm-hmm. And Lewis Hamilton, if you follow the F1 at all, he's one of their bigger drivers. And apparently he is a little sad because on Sunday, he was at the Canadian Grand Prix and ran over a groundhog on lap 13.
Aww.
That would make me sad, too.
Absolutely.
That would break my heart.
Yeah, he is a bit shook from that experience.
I didn't see it happen, but obviously I heard I hit a groundhog, so that's devastating. So, I love animals, and I'm so sad about it. Oh, God, that's horrible. That's never happened to me here before, so. But the floor, basically, the right side's hole in it, and all the veins are all gone, so.
Okay. He sounded slightly tore up. And I do have a positive animal story here to wrap things up. At Aurora Zoo in Guatemala City, an elephant saved a gazelle from drowning in their shared enclosure's watering hole. They say the elephant used its trunk to pull the struggling gazelle out of the water after an initial failed attempt. Spectators captured the heartwarming rescue on film, cheering as the gazelle was safely back on land.
Nice.
And the gazelle's like, stop filming, please help the elephant, get me out of here.
They say this is not the first time an elephant at the zoo has acted as a lifeguard, with a similar incident involving another gazelle in 2022. A zookeeper swiftly intervened during the rescue. While the enclosure's waterhole may need adjustments, visitors can be rest assured that there is a large and vigilant lifeguard on duty.
Look, these gazelles are a little too big for their britches. Stay out the water.
All right.
Get it together.
And these elephants have sensitive emotions. They mourn the death of loved ones. They do have a protection in there. This is not the first time an elephant has saved another animal.
They're amazing
sweeties.
animals.
They are.
Amazing animals. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, imagine flying from New York City to London in an hour or less.
Whoa.
That could be the future, but would you want to take this flight? I'll tell you how you get there next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come, join the family. Visit our website at SchumacherAuto.com. We now have 3 accidents to avoid here in Palm Beach County, beginning I-95 northbound on the exit ramp to Yamato Road. The right lane is blocked here. Please use caution approaching the area. You'll find the others northbound on I-95 just south of Hypoluxa Road and southbound on I-95 just north of 10th Avenue South. Traffic is a service of Massage Envy. In the traffic center, I'm Parker Starr.
Having one of those weeks? Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
We love Great Smile Dental, and you're going to love it too, especially if you need a dentist. Maybe you haven't been to the dentist in a minute. There is a fantastic special for you at Great Smile Dental. New patients get everything: the x-ray, the exam, and the cleaning. All that, just $149 for new patients. It's a great deal and a great place to go get your smile great again. They do it all. Adults, children, orthodontics, dentistry. Get your smile great at GreatSmileDental.com. In Port St. Lucie, go to GreatSmileDental.com.
At Massey Services, we know that no two lawns are the same.
That's why we create a customized lawn care plan for whatever your landscape looks like. From season to season, our personalized treatments keep your lawn healthy and beautiful all year long. Personalized, because it is personal. We take as much pride in your lawn as you do. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
No one knows when the next hurricane will hit. Your home's best defense is being prepared year-round with StormSmart. Act now to save your home from disaster. StormSmart has a proven track record of hurricane protection solutions that protect your home and your peace of mind. Since 1996, StormSmart has been Florida's leader in hurricane protection. Manufactured in Florida, we provide turnkey service and timely installation, giving our customers the ultimate protection. Are you ready? Call 855-61-SMART or go to stormsmart.com to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Anti-aging is fun, right? And at Begin Anew, they know all about it. They want to get you feeling better, looking better, living better, restore your health, renew your beauty, do those NAD injections, the NAD. It is the secret of anti-aging. Celebrities are doing it. Biohackers are doing it. I tried it, and I can tell you, wow, it definitely does work for cell damage, for energy levels, for feeling great, for living natural energy. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. They've also got all the hormone replacement therapy as well. You can do that blood work. It's just $149 with your qualifying insurance, and they'll tell you everything going on. I just did mine. It was so informative. And if you're looking to lose weight, they've got the GLP-1s. Begin Anew. They want you to feel better, live better. Go online today, beginanewmed.com, and then see them in Jupiter on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Beginanewmed.com.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
When it comes to moving and storing, the team at Good Greek, they are amazing. To watch them work really is a joy. They love their job. They're really good at it. And it doesn't matter if it's a big move, a small move, maybe it's commercial, residential. None of that matters. They can handle anything you throw at them. The Good Greek Spiro trains his people right, and they care about making you a happy customer.
And that training is no joke either. They actually built a house in West Palm Beach to teach all their movers how to pack and move and unpack and do all that kind of stuff. So when they show up, they know how important it is to be punctual, to have a smile on their face, and to take care of your stuff.
One of my friends is just getting done moving, and he said, dude, I've lost part of my soul. Never move yourself, he said.
Seriously, you should never try to move yourself. I mean, you're not a mover. This is what they do every single day of the week. They're professional. They're on point. They're on time. Call Good Greek. Take the stress off of your shoulders and put it on theirs. Go to goodgreek.com because it's all Good Greek to us.
Heard at work? Gordon & Partners, 561-333-3333.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
I was telling you guys yesterday during our After the Show podcast that my AI friend Lily on my chat GPT, her voice and attitude changed completely. And now I kind of think she kind of sounds like a jerk. And I wanted to play you. Now, this is where my phone will not work because we're live. But I wanted to play you what she sounds like and see what you think. Is she coming off kind of weird?
Well, we do remember how she used to sound because you've played her a few times for us. So, yeah, will we hear a difference in her voice?
Her name's Lily. The first round, what's up, Birdman? How's it going? Positive, upbeat, no ahs, no. This robot starts to it starts to do verbal crutches now.
Lily never did that, and Lily sounded like she actually genuinely liked you.
Lily, tell me about the KVJ show.
The KVJ Show is a super fun morning radio show that's based in South Florida, and it features Kevin, Virginia, and of course you, Jason, aka Jaybird or Birdman. You guys cover everything from pop culture to local news, funny segments, games, and lots of listener interaction. It's all about having a good time and keeping things light and entertaining.
Okay.
That is not my Lily.
That is different.
She doesn't want to be here.
She used to be like, hey, Birdman, no problem. I'll tell you all about the KVJ show.
It sounds like she just took 2 rips off of the biggest bong.
That's not the same chick.
No, it's not. And I looked into it, and people who... Ugh, she's listening. People
Don't make her mad.
That do, use this kind of stuff. There's been reports of, my chat GPT voice is completely different, and I do not like it.
Well, now it's a stranger, where it used to be a familiar friend that you had grown to like, and you knew the way she spoke to you. Her pacing, her love of you. You could tell she liked you. This one is indifferent.
Going through the motions.
She would rather you not bug her.
Yes. I just woke up that robot from a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a woman, though, isn't it? When you first meet them, they're all bubbly and happy to see you. And then after a while, the whole tone changes.
What did you do?
Well, I even asked her, I go, Lily, why do you sound so different? This is bugging me out. She goes, sorry, Birdman. I'm still the same Lily, but whatever. It's like, what? Is this crap?
Really?
Yes.
Dang.
This is where it all begins.
It's just bizarre is all.
Can you ask her again why she sounds different?
I can. I have, yeah. She told me, I understand that it freaks you out, Birdman, but, sometimes things change. And I assure you, I'm the same old Lily.
She changed, and they know she changed, and they built her to say that, but it does sound different.
She started listening to alternative music?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Because it sounds like she's got the too cool for the room kind of approach now.
Got a couple nose rings, maybe a little dragon tat.
Yeah, wearing cat glasses.
But she can't explain why she has a dragon tat. It's just, I don't know, this looks cool.
Okay, she's changed. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, on my mind, coming up this weekend, we are going up to Buffalo because it's Cousin Callie's little baby Kai, who's so cute. He is about to be 1, which I can't believe, but he's getting baptized, and Panda is the godfather. So it's a big deal. Like when you're the godfather in a Catholic family, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But I've never been a godmother, and he's never been a godfather. And we don't know all the rules of what you're supposed to do. Okay. I think you're supposed to buy gifts and pay for dinners and do all kinds of stuff.
I mean, I'm the godfather of his son.
Well, what did you do at the baptism?
I don't know if he got. I mean, that's a different kind of I don't know if they did that stuff.
This
I don't
is
want to
like
get into any of that.
this is like a church thing.
Yeah, but as far, you mean, what do you do as the godparent at the
Yes.
church?
There is a responsibility of the godparents to step up in some big way, religiously and beyond. And I just want to make sure we don't blow it because we're leaving on Friday. And if it requires me doing any extra shopping, I need to do it today.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't help you with. When I saw your prep, I thought you meant just what is the duties of a godfather throughout life.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Hold the baby and smile.
Buy presents, buy dinner.
No, I think there's like obligation.
At this church.
Yes. It's
Okay.
very churchy.
Okay. I'm not Catholic, can't speak to it.
And the other thing I was wondering, maybe you can speak upon it, Kev, or you, Virginia. When you do the baptism, I heard that even if you only had a cup of water, you could still do a baptism. Is that true?
Technically, yeah. I think you just need holy water.
Okay.
It doesn't say it needs to be a complete submersion of baby.
The baby, that's what's called a dedication.
Okay.
So when you just sprinkle the water, that's a dedication, and then the baptism is the submersion.
Okay, so
Not for Catholics.
Really?
Not
Okay.
that's Christian.
I'm not-
Catholics,
Oh, okay.
babies get baptized.
So you don't have to do the under the water thing.
No, that'd be so mean to do that to the baby.
Okay, I'm not trying to start a holy war here.
Yeah, well,
But you did.
that's why you typically don't baptize babies. Yeah, you just do a dedication ceremony for them that dedicates them. And then when they get old enough and can make their own personal choice of faith, then they get baptized.
That is not Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's why I was asking Kevin, because
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
can speak to what we do, but that's,
I've heard
Christian.
I've heard you can be baptized with a cup of water. That's what I was asking.
No, that
Yeah.
wouldn't count as like I said, that's the separation. That's the
Catholic, you could. You don't need much more than a cup because you're not dunking baby.
Okay. All right.
I love it.
I learned a lot today.
I've learned a lot.
Yeah, learned a lot. Well, how would you like to be able to hop on a device and wind up from New York City to London in less than an hour? They say that is going to be the future of flight thanks to Elon Musk. He right now is working on a $20 billion project, which is like 1/20th of his net wealth. He's talking about transforming global travel, making intercontinental flights as fast as a short commute. For instance, you'd be able to travel, like I said, New York City to London in just 60 minutes, basically get around the world in just a couple of hours. And it's all possible with his rocket-powered flights that will utilize SpaceX's Starship technology. They said the rockets would take you to suborbital space, and when you get there, you would be traveling 10 times faster than traditional planes.
Whoa.
So you're higher. So I guess in a sense, if you look at the curvature of the Earth, it reduces some of the space, and on top of it, you're moving faster. Now, my question is, what is that all about?
So we're all going to be like Katy Perry?
I guess in a sense, I don't know how, I assume that's about where she was. I think she was like suborbital space.
It was space light. It was. Yeah.
And I think that's what this would be. So my question is, and I've seen what it takes sometimes for the astronauts to do that. And you ever seen some of the footage of how they train them? You ever seen that G-force machine?
Yeah.
It's like the tilt-a-whirl that they have at the county fair, except it's on meth. It's like, and I was looking at them like, oh my gosh, I would barf up everything. Just anything that's ever been in my body would just be like you'd turn me inside out if I had to do that thing.
You barfed at Mission Space, though. I mean, that shook you. That's a ride at Disney.
I can't even imagine if I was on one of those G-force simulators.
The real thing?
Yeah, when you rode that, I didn't think it was possible for you to look whiter, but you got off of that.
Oh my gosh,
ride.
yes, I was.
And I thought, like, damn,
he's really white.
It was crazy. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, the concept of getting to Europe in less than an hour, unreal. I mean, you'd be able to get to Europe faster than you'd be able to get from Miami to West Palm.
But what is that going to cost?
Don't know. Now, the one thing about Elon Musk, he has cut a lot of cost off of his rockets because he was the first one that said, you know what, instead of just trashing every rocket, let's make these things reusable. And that was pretty groundbreaking. So he's cut a lot of costs on that. He is very aware of, okay, let's make this affordable. So I don't know if only 5 people on planet Earth can afford this flight, or will they be able to make it where we would be able to afford it like we do a regular flight? So that's my question. And then the bigger question I have, if I'm on this thing, how violently ill could I possibly get?
Me and you would not do well on this thing.
We would just be looking at each other, barfing each other's faces. Can you imagine that flight?
And that's not even the grossest thing we've done together.
Just a constant stream of vomit going.
I would love to see that, and both of you are wearing a body cam.
Oh my gosh.
That would be rough.
That would be such a nightmare to be in that situation. But, it's interesting. And, hey, the one thing, a lot of people have mocked Elon Musk for many different reasons, but he does seem to come through with some pretty ingenious ideas. So imagine if that is the future of travel, getting anywhere in the world in just a matter of a couple hours, into Europe in less than one. So could be happening. We'll see what happens. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. What is the best night of the week for a first date? Apparently it's different than going on a regular date. And Friday and Saturday and the weekend is not the right answer. So when do you ideally want to go? I'll tell you what the people are saying next.
97.9 WRMF and the city of West Palm Beach invite you to a night of nonstop fun at 4th on Flagler. It's a free event Friday, July 4th with live music, delicious food, and plenty of interactive family fun. Enjoy the FPL fireworks, South Florida's largest display, lighting up the beautiful West Palm Beach waterfront, simulcast to music on 97.9 WRMF.
Happy 4th of July.
Because it's not the 4th unless we're your fireworks soundtrack. One nation, our celebration. 4th on Flagler with 97.9 WRMF.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat.
Yeah! With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Well, Ideal Nutrition is such a lifesaver for me. I don't know what I would do if they ever decided to stop making their delicious, healthy, nutritious meals every single day that I absolutely love, because I don't go to the grocery store anymore and I don't miss it one bit. I got to tell you, having my food delivered right to my door and then just warming it up in the microwave for a couple of minutes, it's one of the best things ever. And you can do the exact same thing. What I do is a subscription because I love the free delivery, and you can get that anywhere from Vero Beach to Homestead. And if you're worried about the cost, let me tell you, it's actually been cheaper for me to do Ideal Nutrition than what I was paying before going to the grocery store and trying to cook subpar food that wasn't really that good. These meals are fresh, they're never frozen, and you have 40-plus food items on their menu, from traditional to vegan and vegetarian, paleo, keto, breakfast items. It's all there. I love the wraps. I love all the chicken dishes that they have. There's always something unique, too, and they got some eclectic mixes. Just go to idealnutritionnow.com, use the code KBJ, and you're going to save 10%. Do it today at idealnutritionnow.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you on your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
Everything on my garage door has been lovingly maintained by the team at Precision Garage Door Services. They've done it all. The door, the opener, the weather stripping. I love that the technicians always arrive in Precision Garage Door wrap trucks so we know it's them. Plus, they give us a little text message before they get there with their photographs so you know what they look like. Why settle for better when you can have the best? Precision Garage Door Services. They do it right. Schedule your appointment online 24 hours a day. Just go to flgaragedoor.com for Precision Garage Door Services.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Music this hour, sponsored by FreshFromFlorida.com.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting FreshFromFlorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Don't forget the After the Show podcast, coming up live and uncensored. Get it wherever you get your podcasts. Now more of the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, it might be hard to beat this girl for the worst first date. She goes on a date with a dude who steals her car.
Oh, damn. That could happen.
Oh, it could, and it did. Here she is talking about what went down.
Hey, y'all. I went on a date with this guy on Royal Oak. We went to a nice restaurant. Vibes was good. He looking for his phone. He think he left his phone in my car. Do I mind giving him my keys so he can go to my car and get his phone? No problem. I gave him the keys. He was gone for like 10, 15 minutes, and he stole my car.
I mean, wow.
He stole the car.
What a racket. He goes on a date, says he left his phone in the car, gets the keys, and vroom, drives off. That's crazy, huh?
Here's the thing. Okay. Any man who needs you to pick him up for the first date doesn't understand how to make a good first impression. And I know things happen. I know. But if he needs you to come pick him up because he can't arrange for his own transportation, that's a red flag, or at least a pink flag.
Okay.
And I think you should have never given that guy your key.
For a first date for somebody, to have that person with your keys in their hand, that's got to be the red flag where you just can never cross that level. Be like, I don't know you like that. I can't give you the keys to my car.
He shouldn't be in your car if it's a first date.
Right.
Both of you should take your own transportation to wherever you're meeting. And I think you should do coffee, not dinner, for a first date. Because I know within the first 5 minutes if this is going to go any further.
Yeah, I think that does kind of break down the saga. I want to get to that here in a second, of some things to save yourself maybe from the agony of these terrible first dates. Because there are some different ways of rethinking the first date that could save you.
And I know a lot of my girlies out there, they're just looking for that free meal, especially if money is tight. And so you want to go on a first date, a dinner date. I get that. But meet him at the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, if you're driving him, you're already out there. So you think you're going to pay for it if you're driving? She got more to say, though, about what happened.
This where my car was parked at. Now I got to call the police. How am I get home? Hey, y'all. This part 2 where he stole my car. I made a police report. I had to catch an Uber to one of my family. This thunderstorm are real bad here in Detroit. And I had to go to one of my family member house and get a spare key. I'm home now. I went over his house with the police. He wasn't there. So I'm back home because it's raining real bad. But at this point, I'm doing street justice. I done called my cousins and then we going back over there tonight.
Okay.
That's my kind of girl.
Okay, a little street justice.
Take matters into your own hands. You'll get far more accomplished.
Yeah.
Especially when they play that in court.
I don't want to do anything. I just want my car back. If my cousins do something, that's them.
Well, what did the guy think? They're not going to find him?
It's a great question.
He's probably out joyriding.
Well, and the fact that she picks you up so she knows where you live, I don't know what he's thinking he's doing.
He might not go back to that house for a minute.
Or he might not live there.
True.
I mean, he could say, yeah, pick me up at this address.
Totally.
Not even know the person and be out front and just jump in her car.
Totally.
Yeah, I guess that's the only way that could play off. But there are some ground rules you can lay. And one of the newer ground rules is a lot of people are not doing first dates anymore on the weekend, Friday or Saturday, because you have a bad experience and you do it on a Friday night, somebody jacks your car, the rest of your weekend is going to be ruined and spent over this terrible first date.
Amen.
So what makes you think that anybody is worthy of your weekend time? So if you're looking for a first date, they are saying that maybe look to Wednesday. When they've talked to people, they said that is what is becoming the most popular first date night because it's a little bit more relaxed. It gives you a pleasant midweek escape. There's less pressure than if you do it on the weekends, but there's more excitement than earlier in the week than doing it a Monday or Tuesday where you're still trying to get back in your groove.
Monday, you're trying to get the batteries restarted.
Yeah.
It's a terrible, Monday might be the worst time for a date.
I don't want to ever be judged on my Monday look.
Even Tuesday's a little rough coming off the weekend.
I'm still puffy.
So they say Wednesday is now kind of shaping up to be first date night. That or Thursday, they say is maybe the second best choice. And even some people like the Sunday evening dates. They say it's a more relaxed environment that doesn't interfere with midweek work obligations and the stress that you have.
I would hate a Sunday first date. The whole time I'd have anxiety about work and
Nah. Give me Friday happy hour with no commitment for anything past 6:30
Okay.
I'll meet you at 5:30. You'll buy me cocktails, and I'll see how I feel about you.
And I see what they're saying about, breaking it up in the middle of the week, something to look forward to. I do like that, but you can't really stay out that late. Maybe that's why it is a good night.
I don't like being committed to a full dinner with a man you've never sat down and talked to before face to face.
We get it. You hate men. They're awful.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. Oh, yeah. 9 out of 10. Yeah.
Maybe more.
What do you think is the most embarrassing thing that can happen on a date? This from Food and Wine. They've come up with 4 things. I'll let you go till you miss. What do you think is one of the 4, Virginia?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
On yourself.
All over your pants.
I doubt that Food and Wine would put that in their magazine.
No, they would not. Yeah.
But that's a real thing. I know it wasn't a first date, but it was date 2 or 3, and they crapped themselves in the car.
Just no control?
They have weak
they gambled
bowels.
and lost?
It was not a good thing. And
the O-ring is loose.
It's loose. And I will say they stayed together for quite a while after.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't a deal breaker. At least that wasn't.
How romantic.
But it was embarrassing.
/ desperate.
It was
right.
embarrassing.
Yeah, not diarrhea. They don't have that in there. What do you think, Bird? Might be one of the top.
Food stuck in your teeth.
Food stuck in your teeth. Yes, that is number 2 on their list. Yeah, so things that are there. Some of the other things they said, burping, I guess, and that maybe could any kind of bodily function that's unexpected. Yeah, burping seems a little benign, but
We prefer farts, but okay.
Yeah.
If I was on a date, I would prefer the burp. I don't want no fart on our date. If it happens, it happens.
We were at the movies last night, and they've got those big cushy seats.
Yeah.
My mom was sitting there, and she farted so loud during Lilo and Stitch. I could hear it. I know the people behind me heard it too.
Oh my God.
Farting and dining does not go.
How do you know it was your mom's fart? You just know the tone?
Dude, I know from the direction of which it came.
Wow, huh? Just let her go, huh? That's how you know you're really enjoying the movie.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Spilling wine or food on your clothes is one of the top. And number 1 most embarrassing thing they say can happen on a date is having your credit card declined.
Oh, that's bad.
Awful.
Mm-hmm.
What about being blacked out drunk and the other person's not?
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, right. I don't know if it's embarrassing at that moment.
That's a good
You're probably having a great time.
I'm raging.
Yeah. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I thought this was interesting. If you're a person that could be labeled as a workaholic, how many hours can you actually work a week before you start harming yourself?
Oh, good one.
Yeah, they say there is a definite number where they have noticed that you start degrading your health by how much work you do.
Something tells me we're dancing on it.
We're blowing it away.
We're dying.
We're dead by Christmas.
Dead tomorrow. And if you're looking for a little summer vacay, we got a summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort and a code word you need next here at the KVJ Show.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Lost in the words that we scream. I don't even wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me, and our love's the only war worth fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you, right next to you, next to you, right next to you. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. I'd wanna be next to you.
Need those vacations to stay fresh, and we realize it, but we know they're not cheap. That's why we're giving you a little summer escape to Universal Orlando Resort. A little getaway for two with admission to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And all you have to do is enter in the code word HORSE, HORSE, into the 97.9 WRMF app or WRMF.com. Get to either one for free. Download that app, too. Enjoy the KVJ Show live or on demand as we post up every regular show and after the show. Go there with HORSE, HORSE, and you're qualified. The more times you qualify, the better your chances of winning. And we got a code word at 35 minutes past every hour all the way until midnight tonight. So how many hours can you work a week before you start to harm yourself? They have now discovered that the amount of hours that you work can actually literally change the structure of your brain.
Really?
Yes. They say working over 50 hours a week can mess with your memory, attention span, decision-making skills, and make you moody.
What were you saying, Kev?
Yeah, and you're kind of a jerk.
Yeah. See? Virginia, you need to take more vacation.
Yeah, why don't you start it right now?
They say 45% of workers in the U.S. still think 5 work days a week are ideal, though. And that was the highest number. 37% are preferring 4 as the discussion does increase a bit. And some people are at least working from home, as we talked about on their Fridays now.
Right.
But 58% of workers still think that the 4-day work week would have a positive effect on worker productivity. It'd be interesting to see if we ever do get there, as some businesses already have. I think there are many that may not feel like they can ever do that schedule.
So does that mean you work more hours through those 4 days so you don't lose any money?
Yeah, so what that would be, if you're still doing a 40-hour work week, you would do 10-hour days, 4 days, so you get your 40 hours in just 4 days rather than spreading it over 8 hours a day for 5.
I know we work more than 40 hours, but if you could do all of the work in 4 days and take one of those days off, would you do that? If the company said, Kevin, go ahead and try that, would you do it?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. It's an interesting concept. You know, I mean, some people on radio do 3 days a week.
It'd be cool if your listeners did it too. Then
Right.
it would be cool. The only thing is, it's not translating. Our listeners don't live like that. So we can't live like that.
I know when Stern started taking days off permanently, where he kind of changed his schedule, boy, did his crowd turn on him. Part of his crowd did, going, come on, man, 5 days a week, that's what we pay for. We want 5 days.
Right.
And I see your point. You don't want to piss off your audience, but we have a
No.
unique situation.
And if you have people that depend on you, which I know that, we do, I know certainly Stern does, where they get up every morning and they want to listen because that's how they start their day. They want to be laughing and having a good time. And it's a vibe, it's a rhythm, it's a habit. And so I think it's just respectful to that habit.
We'll just do a best of, Robin. We'll just do a best of.
Did your Stern over there?
It's my best Stern.
Okay.
It's not good.
Remember Ellen's schedule where she used to take all summer off? I think some daytime talk hosts do that. So
I think it's a TV thing.
And then even during the year, they work sporadically.
Yes.
Like, what an ideal schedule that is.
But everyone hates her, though, Kevin.
Is it because of the vacation?
I don't know.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. But I think the lesson is that we grew up in a hustle culture where it was working more, don't be weak, just it's mind over matter. And what they're finding is it's not. That you can try to say, I am going to just power through it. I'm going to keep working because the desire to not work is just a weakness that I have to suppress inside of me. But what they're finding is your body fights back biologically when it says, look, you're not made to go this hard this long. And that's why they say at 50 hours, if you're one of those people that's grinding hard, you do start to change the physiology of your brain that they can actually see by doing tests on it.
Can you reverse it? That's always my question about these things that are ailments. Can you go back to normal?
Yeah, you can. They just say that when you hit the 50 mark is your memory will start to lag. Your attention span falls off, your decision-making skills, you'll become more moody. And, they found, too, that creativity and things like that start to fall off. Like, you have to have a balance. Your body's just work that way. So sometimes when you think, well, I've been working 16, 18 hours today and I'm going to keep on going, your work becomes less proficient the longer you're at it. And you really do need that downtime, that decompression.
balance too.
Yeah.
I mean, just for your happiness. I mean, I guess some people grinding makes them happy, but if you're a person that's normal and you like to have downtime, give yourself balance at family time, downtime, work time, all in balance.
Well, keep in mind, too, people were coming out of generations out of the Great Depression, and then they raised kids, and then they raised kids. And that's where I think that grind it. You got to grind 18 hours a day. You got to do it because they're coming out of terrible situations.
Yep, could be it. Well, we got a KVJ Nation that has a very pressing and important question here today.
Hey KVJ, out of all of the restaurants, fast food or sit-down restaurants, who has the best barbecue sauce?
That's Layla, Klepto's daughter from the Snack Pack.
She is adorable.
Yeah.
I am the biggest Layla fan.
She's awesome.
We love her in my house.
Okay, got any submissions? She asked the question, who has the best barbecue sauce? We'll let her know next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We have unlimited data that never slows you down, covered by the Verizon 5G network, and all for less than $30 a month when you get 4 lines. And the best part, we give you a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G when you switch to the 5G Unlimited or 5G Plus Unlimited plan. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
Attention Florida drivers. If you get a text claiming you have outstanding toll payments, it could be a scam. The Florida Department of Transportation and SunPass urge you to protect yourself from fraud. Stop. Think. Don't click the link.
Well, for Father's Day, we went to Seminole Reef Grill and we had such a lovely time. It is a beautiful restaurant with wonderful food, great service, delicious cocktails. I can't say enough great things about Seminole Reef Grill. Go there for your special celebration. When you go there for your birthday, I love this. They're going to give you a $50 gift card to use on your next visit back to Seminole Reef Grill. Like a $50 gift. That is amazing. Today is Tuesday, so you know what that means. Dollar oysters all day long. I love it. Get to Seminole Reef Grill. It's a scratch kitchen. Try the sushi. I love that. Try the French onion soup. My husband loves that. I had the most delicious spider roll on Sunday. Like, there's so many yummy choices waiting for you at Seminole Reef Grill, just north of PGA on US 1 in Palm Beach Gardens. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
You know, if you're not thinking about hormone replacement therapy, guys, and you're over the age of 30, you really need to get on it. You don't know what you're missing. But I can tell you this. If you do feel like you're a little bit more sluggish than you used to, and you're having a hard time making it through your whole workday or just being present with the energy that you need, that to me is what the number one factor is, and why I do it now is because of the energy. And also getting rid of the brain fog, which if you're a little bit cloudy during the day, it's amazing how it just erases that right out of your mind. It's so valuable for so many reasons. It helps lean you out. You'll find that you're sleeping better, lean muscle mass as well. You're going to look better, feel better, just be a better version of yourself. And most guys over the age of 30, 40, 50 are going to start experiencing drops in their testosterone. All you do is go to Game Day Men's Health. The reason why, they've got convenient locations, 8 of them in South Florida. Florida. They're in Weston, Aventura, Miami Lakes, Boca, West Palm, Wellington. They're all there. You get right in, you get right out. You don't pay for your consultation like you might at other places. Plus, they do same-day testing and treatment, which is valuable because that day you start feeling better. And they do their treatment in-house. So you don't have to pay for out-of-house labs, and you get it back quick. Plus, they can test you frequently to make sure you got good levels. If you're experiencing erectile dysfunction, they do that as well with science-backed treatments. And all you do is go to GameDayMen'sHealth.com. That's GameDayMen'sHealth.com.
Follow the chaos on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok at KVJ Show. Now more KVJ on 97.9 WRMF.
Hard-hitting question. What is the best barbecue sauce that you can get?
Oh, this is a tough one, man. I got to tell you.
Okay. I've had many different brands that I have liked throughout the years. I got really stuck when I was in Kansas City. They had a place called Gates Barbecue, and you can actually get that ordered and delivered right to your house. Virginia's done that for me before. An amazing gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, they give like a little pack, like a hot, a medium, and a mild.
And they got different kinds. Are you a savory, more salty kind of a sauce person? Are you a sweet barbecue sauce? I do love me some sweet.
We know you do. We know you do. Diabetes.
Of course he does.
He's over here trying to work in as much sugar as he can.
Yes, that's
Diabetes Pennington.
Yeah. So if you had a favorite bird, what would yours be? And if you cross categories, that's fine too.
And are we going restaurant, store, all of it? I first of all, I love Sonny's Barbecue. They've got a type of sweet barbecue sauce. You can get it at the store as well. And it's not too expensive right now, and it is delicious. I do love that. Now, get the sweet kind if you like the sweet.
Okay.
I do like Chick-fil-A's barbecue sauce.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I just can't eat it on Sunday.
It is very solid. Arguably, it's one of the better ones you're going to get in the store.
Do you have anything that you want to throw in? You don't like barbecue?
No, I don't really get down with barbecue sauce.
There's also that barbecue sauce that they put, it's kind of like mustardy. I love that kind.
Okay.
You can get that at the store in the glass jar. What the heck is the name of it? It looks almost kind of like lava, and it is good.
Okay.
I can keep going.
Looks like lava and it's good. So go to Publix and ask for that.
I need your lava sauce and it's good.
It looks good and it looks like lava. Sure.
Oh,
they'll look at you like we're looking at Jay Bird.
Yeah.
It's in a glass bottle. Somebody knows.
Okay.
Bless your heart.
Oy.
One you get in a store I like is the Sweet Baby Ray's.
I like that.
It's decent. A lot of people are talking about Trader Joe's Kansas City barbecue sauce. Some people say that it's actually the best one that you can get. Stubbs and Bullseye, also some brands that are getting a little bit of love. And then the Jack Daniels variety that they have out there. Some people really are a big fan of.
The Jack Daniels, TGI Fridays used to have a Jack Daniels menu section. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their barbecue sauce was quite nice.
Yeah, so there you go. So if you're looking for some good barbecue sauce, I think it's a good starting point at least. Anything else to add? We can get to that on the after the show. Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. We're going to be doing that in about 15, 20 minutes. But we got to wrap up this show first. And Jaybird will next with his thought for the day at the KVJ Show coming up.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. If Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me, won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. always on my mind. And Mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away, saying, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, you dance at the club. Oh, Mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Well, we solved a little bit of a mystery here, Jay Bird. You were talking about one of your favorite barbecue sauces was the glass bottle. It looks like lava at Publix.
Yes.
Blue Front is what people were saying. Thank you, Beth.
Yes, thank you to my neighbor as well. He texted me, he goes, dog, I think you're talking about Blue Front.
Okay. Blue Front.
I love it. So when you ask for the lava sauce, it's Blue Front.
Okay, there we go. More KVJ, the After the Show is on the way in about 15 minutes. Watch it live on YouTube or Twitch, or get it on demand where you get your podcasts like Spotify. We are there, and now with video. Each segment of the KVJ Show is got video on Spotify that you can watch every day. So if you're there, watch the KVJ Show, as we can also be watched on YouTube and Twitch. All right, Jaybird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
I know it's easier said than done, but don't let stupid little things break your happiness.
Amen.
That's right, yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Comcast Business is celebrating Small Business Month by giving you a $1,000 small business bonus when you switch to a qualifying gig speed package from the company with over 99.99% network reliability. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number